We are going live in 3. Don't swear. 2, 1. And welcome back to another episode of No Jumper News.
Sorry.
It is Friday, April 21st.
Show is.
Despite me asking, Akon is here in the building still swearing.
You blew it already?
We got the almighty Suskerb in the building.
Silver sorry for the splurge of the grabber.
And we got Yuri not
Hello.
wearing overalls.
Nope.
Knee showing today. It's hot as hell today,
I was gonna
y'all.
say it's hot
It
as
is
fuck
hot.
It's hot, bro.
now. For a while, it was like I feel like for a good while time, it was so cold.
Freezing.
I was thinking like if I come to the office, they're gonna have the AC bump and I'm gonna be freezing in there too. But today was so hot that I was like, I don't care if they have the AC
That's not
bumping.
me.
It's
Bro.
gonna be fucking
And then
nice.
you know, like when you go to sleep, you'll put your AC on, not putting on the heater or nothing, or putting on the heater, not assuming that when you wake up it's gonna be beaming. I woke up at like noon, 12, and it was
with the heater on.
hot. Yeah, bro. And I'm like, oh my
That's
God,
brutal.
it's hot in here. It was crazy. That shit was
Just
crazy.
gave yourself a morning sauna.
So both of you guys have AC then. Thank God.
Central cooling.
Imagine
baby.
living here in LA with no AC.
Bro, I went a
You know, a
long
lot of
time
places
without.
don't.
Yeah,
This is one of the only states when I start moving around America, like and start, going abroad, I start seeing like in Texas, you can sue your landlord if they don't have central air conditioning because it's so
Amazing.
hot.
It's
wow.
Here,
crazy.
they don't give a fuck. You get that little shit you put in the window, nigga, put your little
Exactly.
cardboard over
Yep.
it. Or what I did is my grandma had sent me her AC where you put the little tube out the window and like you put water in or some shit like that. Or,
Yep.
or like you can
Swamp
hear
cooler.
it dripping.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that
I've
shit
had one of those.
had a whole crib, nigga, on ice.
Facts.
On ice,
That shit
bro.
slaps.
Bro, but
a
that's
fact.
true though. I haven't had. I've only had central cooling for 2 years now since.
Where'd
I
you
moved.
move? Like outside of well, you probably never lived in South Central. But like,
no.
yeah,
But
I was like, that was a dumbass question.
But honestly, like a lot of I think it's like 60 or 70% of the buildings in LA are like
They
100,
don't.
60 like 60 to 100 years old. But
He's right. 50,
it's true- it's
maybe
true.
50 to 30 years.
No.
He's right.
a lot
Most
of them are
infrastructure-
60.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's honestly not
Most
not
of
that
the
crazy.
you got to realize that most of the houses
about
besides
to
apartment
Google
buildings our grandparents bought the homes. That's
South
50
Central?
years. South Central for
South
sure.
Central, everyone thinks is a bad place, but those houses are huge.
And they're $1
Yeah.
million homes.
Some of them have like 3 stories to them, where it has an attic
That's
and
a
2
fact.
stories.
You could go on 76 in Normandy, nigga, and see a 3-bedroom house upstairs, downstairs, but niggas die around the corner. But like he's not too far. Maybe 100 years is pushing it, but 50
100
to
years
60,
is pushing it, but there's a lot of
50 to
60.
60,
70
no,
years
that's a
valid.
fact because most of our grandparents, at least my community's grandparents, yours too though.
In
Our
East
community's
LA?
grandparents, they was buying our homes
East
in
LA
the
is
50s
all
and the 60s.
old houses. Northeast LA near Dodger Stadium, Victorian.
When they
type
get up in
vibes.
them hills and all of that
Now
shit.
recently there's like you see a lot of more new buildings, right? But there's but still like my whole youth it's like and also still now like you drive through certain areas it's all hella old apartment buildings. They'll add new fucking paint and shit to it, but that building's been there so many fucking years.
You got a swimming pool?
That's a fact.
No, actually no, yeah,
Drive
we do
down
have a swimming pool.
Arlington. Drive down Arlington on both
No,
sides.
sometimes.
All those houses and apartments are old as shit. And where you were saying, that shit reminds me of San Diego. Like how it's just houses on top of houses on top of houses, and it's like hills and shit, but not like Beverly Hills, but like Easty Mexican hills. You get what I'm saying? Like you're like, oh, this shit looks like San Diego or something like
a little
that.
bit.
You know?
Yep.
Like that shit cool how LA has all different type of geographic places and shit.
Yeah.
Like it'll be flat. Some places it'll be hilled the fuck up. It'll be snowing in one place or it'll be hot in another. Like this shit is crazy.
LA
you
also
got a
has the
swimming pool?
rule where like you
No.
can't tear down old buildings.
I got a swimming pool, yeah, but not like in my property. Like no, but yeah.
The
I
reason I
don't
say
live in
that-
a house.
The reason I say that is because at my house I have a house, but I don't have a pool, but I have like a 10-person jacuzzi. So my jacuzzi's like
Jeez.
this big.
I've
That's
seen you
fire.
posted up the jacuzzi a couple times this week.
Hey,
fire.
so look, when it gets hot, I lower the temperature all the way down to like 85. 85 seems in your mind hot,
Your body's gonna feel cold,
but water is cold, like
Facts.
cold.
especially when it hits your stomach.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit cold as fuck.
Or inner
Nigga, get
thighs.
this tippy toeing up in the water
You
and
know
it
what
just hit
part?
right
You know
here.
what part? Yeah.
Nah, that shit ain't it. That shit ain't
So,
it.
but at like 85, 87, take my little baby in there. I don't even got to go to the pool no more. That's it. I'm
A
good.
10-person jacuzzi, bro. That's insane.
Okay, well, one part is for you to lay down in, but 2 people could sit
Lay
there.
down in the jacuzzi. Hey, you gotta invite niggas to the spot.
No, that's
We
not
over
a,
there.
Can't have you
so that's
losing
not a
my-
We
crazy
over
move
there.
at
Me
all.
Almighty and Josh.
I've
I'm
done
the
that
best
in the
person to have
jacuzzi.
at the crib.
We will get
I take my
roasted.
shoes off
Oh,
when I
that's
get to
very
the
nice.
door. You know what I'm saying? I'll ask you if I could spark this blunt in your shit. Because you know some niggas will just kick their feet up, feet all on your shit, get the sparking weed all. I'm like, bro, take your black ass home.
When you go into my house, you could tell it's like a family ass house, and there's no blunts being sparked. But
Understandable.
That's
there's
whack.
definitely an ashtray and papers and a tray right outside of the door.
I feel that, bro.
And the little fucking
I'm a chain
patio
smoker,
furniture
and
bullshit.
I don't like the smell of weed. I don't like that shit. So like, when you walk in my crib, it's gonna be candled the fuck up, air condition, air the little air gerbs plug in every single room. Like I don't like. Of course, I'm smoking in my house. I'm not going outside.
Of course not.
But I'm definitely not just finna just have the air just hanging all up in this crusty smoke air. That's just disgusting.
But you take
bro.
your shoes off at the front door?
Nah, I was just capping.
Do you?
No, I don't.
If you ask me to do it,
I
definitely.
definitely
Yeah.
change into my slides or
Bro,
whatever.
I'm sorry, but
I don't walk around the house in shoes.
like I know almost all my friends do this, so I feel like I'm shaming a lot of people here, but I think that's the grossest thing is to walk around where like, especially in Los Angeles, where there's homeless
Skid
piss
Row.
and fucking shit, and you don't have to walk the Skid Row, just walk through the valley. It's just like anywhere you walk, there's crazy shit on the floor, and then you go home and you're like stepping on the carpet or stepping on the floors where you breathe that
Where
shit
my
in
little
and fucking
baby's
touch.
playing,
It's like
yeah.
it's like
That's
kind
a
of
fact. Take
so
your fucking
gross
shoes
to me.
off. I ain't gonna lie. I only walk around the house with the Valentino slides or my little house crip slips. You know what I'm saying? The little Snoop Dogg slips.
Yeah,
you
that's
feel
what I
me?
have is
I wear
slippers
those
for home.
But where I got that from is when my mama had moved to the valley when I was growing up. We had moved in an apartment building and it was real diverse. And I had met some little I don't know if they was Korean, Japanese, but there was some sort of Asian. And I remember we was like a week off at school and he invited me to his crib. And that was the first time where I went inside somebody's crib. It was just like super, super neat. And as soon as I walked in, niggas was like, you gotta take your shoes off.
It was
And I was
super
like,
neat.
That's different.
That's tight.
Not, of course, I've never had no roaches in my crib. I always grew up in a pretty clean house. I know everybody can't say they didn't have roaches.
That's dope.
But I never had, I had mice, but I ain't never had no roaches in no crib that I lived in.
I think
You
I know
feel
what
me?
you're
I've
talking
had
about.
roaches in one apartment, and that shit was bad.
I've been in
like
cribs with
in
roaches.
the microwave, in the digital
Oh.
display of the microwave. Like, how does this happen?
gets
I
like
never
that.
had the
I had
microwave.
my cousins
situation.
and shit.
I was
when
a
I was
kid.
going
It's
to
not
my
me as an
cousin's
adult.
house, nigga, I didn't open the fridge one time, nigga. They was all in the Oreos.
That's crazy.
Talking about, I had some, bro. You feel me, nigga? Like me per se. You feel me? My mama wasn't going for that. But you know, when you live in the trenches, it don't even be you. It be
It's
your
the fucking
neighbors.
neighbors.
It's your
Exactly,
neighbors with that
exactly.
dirty ass house, and they crawl through the walls and
Facts.
shit.
And you know what else I noticed is like living in an apartment with my parents is whenever my neighbors either moved,
See you later.
well, whenever they moved, the fucking cockroaches would come. Whenever there was any activity in that house where like they moved or someone else moved in, boom, I started noticing more baby
It's
cockroaches
a
popping up
thing.
out of nowhere.
That's literally a thing.
Not only
That's a
that, but
thing.
you guys see, or I never knew this, but when cockroaches lay eggs, they lay like 1,000.
Yeah.
And they all hatch at the same time.
Why do you think like that
I don't fuck with bugs, guys.
roaches are some of the hardest things to kill on the planet.
Facts.
They evolve fast as hell. Pesticides, they evolve to the pesticides every generation
Have
or
you
so.
ever sprayed a roach with all kinds of different chemicals?
Yeah.
and
Bro,
they
and the nigga
keep
just
going?
get up.
Exactly.
The nigga just get up, dust that shit off, and walk off.
Spray it with Lysol and
Fucking
you spray
super
them with
thug,
this.
nigga. But nah,
Put some soap on them.
I was saying that to say with the take off the shoes shit is I didn't even encounter that until I started getting friends of other races. Like, you feel me? Like when I had some Asian friends, that's when I was like, nah, they got to take your shoes off when you get in here. And I was like, okay.
That's tight.
I'm like, that's a good ass idea. I went home and told my mama, like, you know, we should take our shoes off. When we get up in this motherfucker.
Hey,
Don't be coming over here with that Asian
Exactly.
shit.
Like, if you don't get the fuck up out of here, little ass boy, this is my house.
Hey, I feel you on the
alright.
super clean aesthetic thing where like I feel like in my house and a lot of other Russian Armenian houses it's like a cluttered thing going on where there's just like there's a
Shit
computer
everywhere.
there's shit everywhere. There's a computer table covered with all this stuff, pencils, blah blah. There's pictures on there's nothing's really like has this feng shui organization to it. And I've been to other like kids' houses when I was a kid. I was like it's like this rich vibe almost where like all the lines are aligned and shit. They got one picture instead of
I think
40
it's
different
cultural.
ones.
Can
It's
I
a
be
cultural
honest?
thing.
I feel like I'm doing like semi well in my life, and I go to other people's houses that or whatever, and I feel like their houses are nicer than mine. I'm like, shit, I got nice shit, but like, how come I don't got the cool little khaki cream fucking like when you watch a TV show vibe? You know what I mean?
Because guess what? You know what
Is
weird
your lady that type of like thinker? You know what I'm saying?
maybe
Like
that's what it is.
That's what it is, bro.
Because don't get me wrong, my sectional couch is like perfectly symmetrical with all three walls.
That's
it
what it
lines
is,
up
bro.
My whole shit.
The
but-
women that I deal with in my life, you feel me? They be having the crib just with all kind of little shit. They putting shit here.
I also don't like candles though.
I love candles, bro.
Well, I'm
I
like
love
super
candles.
asthmatic, so if I smell too much
Ah.
strong smell, like
This doesn't bother you when he's smoking a
does
blunt.
How do you
bother
survive
me.
here?
I don't know.
Literally everyone is smoking in this
everyone
room.
in this room, like you're each
Here, look, I'm gonna admit something.
we're all
to the guys
smoking
on-
and blowing right at you right now.
Oh my god.
The inhaler on deck.
Two of 'em.
Crazy.
Have you
That's
had moments of
crazy.
your life where you're like
I've
like,
never had an asthma attack, but I've had some panic attacks. You know,
Oh.
shit.
I think
Yeah.
it's your lady though, because you feel me. Like my
She
pops
cooks,
lady.
she cleans, she does all that shit. But like, we ain't really tripping off of interior decoration. It's nice.
Same here.
It's nice.
I think maybe what it is
But I see some crazy shit from people that
You also
know,
have
whatever.
kids.
that too.
Nah, because we keep it pretty clean. Like, there's
No,
moments
you
where
can
the
keep
kid-
it. No, you keep it clean. But I think when you have kids, your attention isn't to the aesthetic of your house.
That's
and,
a
like,
fact.
The home decor.
Because
You're.
they're gonna ruin it.
I mean, because don't get me wrong. Like, I have nice pictures on the walls and shit like that.
The
But I
core's
mean,
a women thing because my stepmom, she was like a like basically like an interior designer or like a
whatever you call it. Yep.
like yeah, she like does events and put shit together. Like my whole daughter's birthday party. I don't know if you follow me on the gram, but my daughter's birthday party, like all the shit
Lit.
that's set up, that was my mom and my stepmom. They designed everything.
So, okay, so
made
my
you
wife
feel me?
does
like
good
that's
at
what
that.
they do.
My wife does really good at that, but like for whatever reason,
The crib, she said, "Fuck that shit."
nah. One day you'll come. To
it's
my house for a
functionality, bro.
party,
It's
but-
like I noticed that houses like that, they have little to no functionality. It's very uncomfortable.
Facts.
Everything's fucking a pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
when it looks too good,
Exactly.
nothing in there is comfortable.
Exact-
Like,
nothing's-
I was in this
exactly.
That might
nice
be
ass
valid.
Airbnb before, and bro, the couch is all little. It looks beautiful. The couch little as fuck. It's
you
uncomfortable.
gotta sit like a robot
Yeah,
to not
it's
fuck
no
anything
TV
up.
upstairs because it's not aesthetically pleasing to the room. Like,
my
nigga, I
couch
don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga,
Exactly.
put a
Fire.
TV in every room, nigga. A cool couch, bro, so I can fucking relax.
No
You feel
facts.
me? Nah, niggas be having these rich ass houses, but they uncomfortable as fuck.
No,
What do
that's
you
a
do for
fact.
420? Since you are super smoking.
Nothing, bro. When you really a smoker,
Yeah.
420 is not
Light.
shit.
Well,
When I was a kid, 420 was like, oh shit,
We gotta go get some weed,
But that's
bro.
because we was kids and we was broke,
Go
and the
buy an
weed would be
ounce.
cheaper. We would be
Yes.
cheaper. It's 420. I'm already broke as fuck, getting $5 a day because I'm 13. And then now, nigga, now we could all put our $5 together and get 10 grams.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
420. We going up.
No facts.
But as a grown ass man, if you celebrating 420, get that shit up out of here. Unless
Honestly-
you're like a weed person and like where you make money off that kind of shit, you have a weed brand,
Content
business,
creator, some
I can
shit.
feel shit like
Yeah.
that. But just your average nigga talking about it's 420.
yeah.
You
You
fucking
know what?
old for that shit.
I
Bro,
honestly do think it is a kid thing because
It's a
I
kid
just
thing.
moved into a new neighborhood, and last night I was outside just smoking after I put the kids to bed, and I had seen a car just pull into this parking lot, and then I can hear like the kids just come out. I can see the smoke and everything.
That's funny.
They're there for like
that was
10,
me and my
15
homies back in the
They're
day.
there for 10, 15 minutes, and then they pull out, and then 10 minutes or literally like 2 minutes later, I see security like pull up, like
Oh,
they
wow.
just got away.
That's
and,
funny.
Like,
hating.
I don't think it's,
it's a
just
kid thing, though.
It's your
I think-
neighbors calling the
I think
police on the weed smokers. That's crazy.
It was Josh smoking a joint, calling the security.
They probably was calling them on Josh. They was probably calling him on Josh, smelling his weed smoke, but it's the kids right there. That's crazy.
Hey, but I do.
That's the thing about living in them super white ass areas. I be getting told on all the fucking time, bro.
You look like a fucking hooligan.
This is a fact. TV loud. I wake up. The first thing I
TV
do is
loud.
turn on YouTube, nigga, and immediately turn it up. Cause I don't know. I'm a super music dude. So soon as I wake up, I check my phone. I get up, go to the bathroom, and I turn on some music. It might not be when I first open my eyes. I don't play no drill. I play Men I Trust, play some little smooth shit. But I'm super music oriented. Like I can't
Did
start
you
my
just say
day.
Men
without-
I Trust?
Men I Trust. It's a group.
That's tight.
It's a band. I put T-Rail on, and now him and Heather listen to him all day. But yeah, Men I Trust.
Hey, but
that's one of my
wh-
favorite groups.
With the 420 thing, I feel like it is a kid thing, right?
is.
But I feel like the number one thing that really killed 420, I feel like for everyone in LA or in
Columbine?
California, no, was
This nigga said Columbine.
I was gonna say
No.
something very
What?
No,
close,
no,
and
not-
you said it first.
not Columbine
I
or the
honestly-
birthday.
Wait, Columbine was
It's-
on 420?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well,
I think the thing
Rest
that
in
killed it
peace to
was
them
fucking
people.
legalization of weed, bro. When
That's a fact. It's
when we
not
had
special no
when
more.
we
It's
had
everywhere.
illegal weed shops, they would have the best 420 deals in the world. You go
Man,
there,
You going there with
$10
$25, you're
grams,
leaving with
$10.
10 grams.
exactly,
14 grams.
it would be insane.
It's a
And then
fact.
now you go to a weed shop and they're like, oh, cheapest eighth is $75. It's 420.
Suck my
We
dick.
got you on 5% off, buddy.
That's a fact. That's these white ass-
4.20%.
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
That's what you gotta realize though, Yuri, is in South Central, there's still these trap shops.
Can
You
I-
will be fine in a trap shop.
It's
Would
shame-
nobody bother you or nothing?
shameless-
And the weed is hella cheap.
Shameless
I'll
plug
send you some
time.
places.
You guys need to go to the Cure Company in downtown Los Angeles where they have amazing fucking prices.
I drove
Go
past
to
them.
Roots. Go to Roots 10, 15 minutes from here.
Nah, low key, that's where I
Roots and
was
Sherman.
yesterday.
Roots is fire, nigga.
Really?
They got these 5-gram like firecracker things for like $40, no taxes. I'm in there every day, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, they hooked me up. So that's the place I'm talking about. That's the Marathon OG, the Nipsey.
I think I drove. It's in downtown, right?
Yeah,
I drove past it literally the other day, and I saw there was a huge line on 420 yesterday. I drove past it. And I saw there was a huge line. Oh,
We should've
really?
got off. We would have been kicking it with OGZ and
Oh,
all kinds of other people. It was lit.
It looked like there was an event or something going on.
Shout out
but-
to my nigga Jeezy, bro. When I went on tour with Shoreline, bro, it was crazy. Niggas
That
had,
was cool as fuck.
he's chill as fuck, bro. Niggas had the whole. This was like 2018.
Shout out to
Niggas
homies from
had
Mob
the
G.
entire hotel like blocked off to where niggas had floors. And I remember seeing OGZ walk through with a bagger, nigga, like 2018, nigga BBL'd up, nigga on tour. I'm like, oh, he's doing it up. Nigga had the whole floor to himself. I ain't gonna lie, tour was fun, bro. Tour is crazy, no cap.
That's tight.
Speaking of rappers on tour and shit and
Facts.
shows,
This is a crazy fall from grace vibe right here.
yeah.
And I saw him on schedule to come up here low key.
Well, I do appreciate his response.
I'm like, was that inappropriate for me to say? I thought you were gonna turn around and be like, Akon, shut the fuck up.
I'm finna steal.
Guys, basically, Desiigner was on an international flight over the weekend, coming back to the U.S. After a trip to Thailand and Tokyo. During the flight, he exposed himself and was scolded by a flight attendant. Once the plane landed in Minneapolis, he was met by cops, questioned, and eventually released. While on his trip, Desiigner got sick and was prescribed the meds. He believes the medication caused some sort of chemical imbalance. And we should look at his statement because I feel like this is like, we shouldn't be laughing at this.
Pulling your dick out on the plane is crazy.
For the past few months, I have not been okay, and I've been struggling to come to terms with what is going on. While overseas for a concert I performed at, I had to be admitted into a hospital. I was not thinking clearly. They gave me meds, and I had to hop on a plane home. I am ashamed of my actions and that happened on a plane. I landed back to the States, and I'm admitting myself into a facility to help me. I'll be canceling all my shows and any obligations until further notice. Mental health is real, guys. Please pray for me. If you're not feeling like yourself, please get help.
Okay, look.
That was a publicist statement, or that
Definitely,
was like
that's not him. I think he is right. When you are on drugs, of course, your thought pattern is gonna be a little different, and you're gonna be off. But
not take your dick out off.
You ain't let me land. I ain't never. I've been off some drugs, nigga. Drugs before, nigga. Like I ain't never put nothing in my nose or in my veins or no freaky shit like that, or smoke something I wasn't supposed to be smoked. But you feel me, nigga? Xanax days. I did some wild shit, nigga. I didn't woke up with my car under the bumper of a whole nother car and was like, how did I get here? But I've never pulled my dick out on a plane. But at the same time, though, he wasn't in America, right?
He
got drugs from Thailand. He got Thai drugs.
Yeah, Thai Zans.
He got lost
Thai
in
Xans might make you pull your dick out on the plane. You feel me? Thai Xanax might make you pull your dick out on the
Yeah.
plane. Who the fuck knows?
Bro, this shit, honestly, watching a lot of like, bro, old Joe Biden clips, bro, when he was younger, bro, he used to talk so well. He used to actually have be able to not read a prompter and
He's
like
senile as
and bro,
fuck.
now he's basically he's senile as fuck. He's just out of his mind, and somehow he's our president still.
But that's because he's like
but
80.
I've seen a lot of other examples of that, like where there's also a lot of 80-year-old people who have still like a healthy mind. It's sad to see
I think
that.
it depends on how you live your life, though. You
Exactly.
gotta be reading. You gotta be actively doing shit to keep them brain functions intact. You know what I'm saying? Keep renewing. Keep getting new
Brain cells,
neurons
yep.
attaching to other shit by learning new information. You feel me? When you're just old and you just sit in your house, I'm pretty smart. When you just in your house, just sitting around, not stimulating your brain whatsoever, watching bullshit ass shit. Of course, by the time and on top of doing drugs, not living a healthy life, not eating well. Of course, by the time you're 80, your brain is gonna fucking deteriorate. Or on the flip side, you can live a healthy ass life and just have a
genetic shit.
A genetic disease, you know what I'm
something
saying?
like that.
Something that's passed down, and then it could just fry your brain out of nowhere.
But this is where I feel for him because I'm not sure what his age is, but I think he's like in his 30s somewhere, right?
Yeah, late 20s.
And I have to say that's like, bro, like I feel like sometimes I've like not impulsive thoughts, but just like random, stupid, like if you're like on an escalator, on an elevator,
you have like
impulsive
thoughts.
you have
pull
like
your dick out?
25.
no, not like
Yeah,
pull
that
my
nigga's
dick out, but I'm
25,
saying
you
like
tripping.
sometimes he's 25. Oh, I'm older than him.
Yeah, nigga.
We're
Jesus
all older than
Christ.
him.
I'm 25.
Relax.
I thought Desiigner was older, bro.
You niggas old.
Never mind. But anyways, the whole mental health thing scares me,
but
bro. The
that
idea of
is-
you losing your mind scares me like
That is
crazy.
a prime age to start having to deal with, mental issues.
Oh,
when
that's
you do
true.
have them.
25
That's
is
when
the
they
prime
blossom, is what
age
you're
for
saying?
When
insanity.
you're
Or
in your
sprout,
20s,
I
That's when
guess.
it starts
is-
like
yeah.
forming. and shit.
Psychosis.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
You know, when we started smoking as teenagers, they used to try to say that weed causes psychosis. I used to be
Sounds like
like, bro,
fucking
Bro, you know
man.
what's
suck my dick. There's no way I'm finna go psychotic off this gas. nigga.
Almighty? It's funny that you say that because I
I might get
remember
hungry and go night night.
I remember when when they were trying to legalize weed, there was all this fucking Facebook propaganda about how weed cures this, weed is good for this, weed
I
is good for
remember
this,
that.
right? And I remember one thing that I like a lot of articles were talking about how weed prevents schizophrenia in the future, right? You're like smoking weed actually can prevent schizophrenia. There's all
Ain't
these
no
old
fucking
articles
way.
about that. Now that it's been so many
pushes
years,
that on.
now there's new articles coming talking about how weed actually, if you smoke a lot of it throughout your youth, you're more likely to be like develop psychosis or develop schizophrenia or other mental shit in the future. And like I said, there's another article. Who knows if that thing is true? But it's just kind of funny how things change depending on what like people want to hear.
Who knows? I think we gotta wait until it's more research because you know, like this weed is so different from the weed 10 years ago. You can't tell me that test and shit from 10 years ago could still be up to date with the kind of weed that we smoke now. You know, because
Facts.
the weed is hella. You can't tell me that 2023 weed is like 2013 weed because it's not.
No,
You
exactly.
feel me? So it's like, yeah, those tests might be correct for that date, but weed is changing, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
changing like a motherfucker. We don't know the effects of this shit if we being real.
Bro,
That's why we gotta wait 30 years. Like same thing with these BBLs and all this shit. We gotta wait
Exactly.
10, 15 years and see what really happens.
Bro, I seen something about how and it's true how like to get a good night's sleep, you have to enter your last stage of sleep. It's called REM sleep. And when you smoke weed,
That's
when you're
you get the
high,
dream in.
it
REM
prevents
sleep is where the dreams
yeah,
start.
exactly. And weed completely prevents you. Like you cannot enter REM sleep high.
high.
You have to the weed has to wear off your brain and then you can enter REM sleep. And there's like a lot of studies out there how like if you smoke weed and you go to sleep and then you wake up, you still feel drowsy and tired because you never actually entered REM sleep. You laid there for 8 hours with your eyes closed, but you
I ain't
never
gonna
actually got
lie.
any sleep. And also, just to finish this, I heard about how like REM sleep is super important. You're supposed to get this like those thoughts out, those imaginations out, and all that shit, right? And the sleep out. But apparently, if you don't get REM sleep for a long time, you start hallucinating, and you start like your dreams start becoming like reality. Starts mixing with the reality you see and shit.
I think
And I'll
the
think, like,
weed
what if weed
smoking-
does that shit?
I think the weed smoking the rim shit cap because I smoke
think
every
so?
night and I have dreams every night.
You
Yes,
you wake
I
up and remember
that.
your dream.
Hell
Dream ready for
yeah.
the tracks
Well,
now.
I ain't gonna lie. At a certain point, I remember I forgot who told me, but it was like some professor or some shit that told me when I wake up that as soon as I wake up, I should put my phone on and write them down. And that's what I do. Because if you notice when you first wake up, you'll fully remember the
It's
dream.
vivid.
And then a couple minutes later, it'll get more
Less,
faint and more
less,
faint. And then
yep.
you just like, what the fuck did I even dream about?
Yeah, exactly.
And I smoke every fucking night before I go to sleep, bro. Every night. And I remember my dreams every morning. I had a dream this fucking morning for sure.
That's
I'll
crazy.
be high
Dream
as
about me.
fuck. I didn't write it fucking down this morning. I woke up at 12 and I had to get the fuck up and come right here.
You woke
I
up
didn't have
at
no
12?
time. Yeah, bro. And
What
I
time
was
did you go to
I was
bed?
still on time. 5 a.m.
Damn.
Bro, you got to go on stream
What the
and read
hell's
some
wrong
of your
with you?
sleep
I be
stories.
outside.
Go play with this fool.
I be doing what I do best.
Oh,
Go
I
play
see.
with this fool.
It's hard. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be late, bro. I don't just be out here lollygagging. I promise. I promise I don't. I promise. I be doing my other
the
job.
person that says lolly.
I be doing my other job when I'm not here. You feel me?
But guys, prayers for Desiigner. Hopefully he gets well.
Yeah, don't pull your dick out on no more planes, bro.
That's
crazy.
Luckily, there was no kids there.
I
'Cause
was just
he could have
finna
got a
say,
crazy charge.
yeah, you was finna be on the sex offender list fast, nigga. Pulling your dick out on planes.
If
is
he wouldn't have checked
wild.
it into that mental hospital as soon as he landed, he would have definitely had some sex charges already. He still might.
You think so?
Maybe that was a cop out.
Because
Like,
even if there's some girls on the plane, they could be like, that was sexual assault. I
That's
didn't
a
want to see
fact.
his dick.
Hey,
That's a
even
fact.
peeing in public is a sex crime now.
which is crazy because I pee in public all the time.
I know.
I find gas stations, hit the corner behind the gas station by
definitely
the trash
be pissy
can.
when I gotta piss.
Yeah, I'm a pee where I gotta pee, bro.
I peed in public so many times.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
So many times.
My pops put me
so
on.
many times.
My pops put me on at a young age. I was like, I gotta pee. I'll never forget. I gotta pee. We walking down the street. He like,
Yo,
you like, nigga, pee over here.
before we move
I
on to the
did.
next subject, because Josh is here, bro. You know what I just watched the other day is the documentary about the Boston Marathon
I
bombing.
knew you should
Oh,
stay from
yeah.
Boston.
And bro, I knew about the marathon bombing. I didn't know. I thought they did it and got caught. I didn't know the whole other thing that happened
The
afterwards.
100-hour manhunt.
Bro, they got into a fucking shootout with the police where he was throwing pipe bombs and fucking and pressure cooker explosives at the cops.
Vicious.
They got into an explosive, bro. Like I was
And
watching
one-
this,
And one of them got away. Dude,
I couldn't believe. Yeah, and he got away. He ran over his brother, bro.
that's the part I had totally forgotten about. And you want to hear something crazy? I was at the Red Sox game that day and walking to go meet my friend when all that shit happened.
the shootout and everything.
No, the original, the bombings
Oh
at the
my
marathon
fucking
that started.
God.
Which was like the first event that everyone remembers. But then Yuri's saying it was like 2 days of like there was another security guard who
Oh yeah,
got
they killed the
killed.
security guard or
They-
slash police officer. Basically.
Yeah, and they stole like his guns and shit, and they were on the run from him.
Mhm.
Then they hijacked another dude's car, and like I totally forgot about that
Yeah,
part.
exactly.
And this thing was like a huge,
Them
massive
niggas was
story.
playing Grand Theft Auto.
That's
Bro,
10
it
years
literally.
ago.
I didn't know any of that. Like Josh was saying, I only knew the first part. I didn't know the whole rest of the story, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is fucking insane, dude!"
I'm not hip to that. I gotta go watch a documentary. I'm not.
I
too
forgot
hip.
what it was
well
called.
like put together and everything. It
Yeah.
was like the manhunt or
It was like a 3-part or 4-part documentary, and that
Yeah.
shit was insane, dude. I was like, I did not know any of this.
I haven't
Go to
been
the
watching
spreadsheet?
shit lately. I've been obsessed with my PlayStation 2 emulator.
Oh,
On
you've
my
been
PC.
fucking with it?
What
What
are
have
you
you been
playing?
playing?
bro?
Need for Speed, and it's all free.
Oh.
Need
Yeah.
for Speed Underground,
The drag race portion.
Def
of that
Jam
was tight.
Fight for New York. Of course, the drag racing shit is fire, and the drifting. What else I got? I got NBA Live 06. That's one of the greatest NBA lives. What else am I playing right now?
Grow up, fool. Play
Dragon
some
Ball
real
Z
games.
Tenkaichi 3, the greatest Dragon Ball
Wow.
Z game ever to be made.
Do you know how much that thing costs now in the box?
Nigga, $120.
180, I saw.
Bro, yeah, last year when I bought it, it was 120.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit hella expensive right now. I'm playing hella classics.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Ass fools.
I don't fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh. I like Dragon Ball Z though. You feel me?
Yo, did you get your Soulja console yet?
No. No, the fuck
I
didn't.
just saw someone got theirs recently.
Yeah, I saw that too. They're playing a
Oh,
YouTube
shit.
video on it.
Soldier Boy, nigga, send me my shit before I have to spark the beef back up.
Oh my god.
Nigga, before it be up again. I
He's
need
gonna
my
be like,
console.
fuck you, homie.
Nigga.
You ain't shit, homie.
I need my console.
He's gonna be like,
nigga,
bro,
I'm
we
trying to play the
sold out,
game.
He's
dude.
like, this is your console, homie. Bah! That
Yo,
shit would be
crazy.
amazing.
I'm not sure if it's the same video that Josh saw, but the one I saw, it was impressive. It looked, 1080p
Soldier
YouTube
shit?
video. Yeah, shoulder.
That's dope. What kind of console? Like, what is it like?
I think it was Zach FTP, right?
What?
It was Zach who I saw have it. Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
like, what's it like though? Is it like a computer game type vibe? Like, what games is it pushing?
It almost
Handheld?
looks like
A handheld console?
It's a handheld console. Didn't it look
Oh,
like
it's like a
a,
Game
Like a
Boy.
fake ass PSP?
It's like a little iPad type. Not really, bro. It's hard to. It's hard to
It's some
explain.
Chinese
almost like a
shit.
Game Boy
We're just
Advance.
naming.
You've never
any
seen anything like
handheld
this
device.
before.
Chinese shit. That's what that sounds like.
You
But
guys,
I figured out how to get the PS2
Big
emulator. I figured out how to get the
Soldier's console.
PS3 emulator. You feel me? I'm doing my thing.
bro, it has many buns on it. It has hella buns on it.
I don't know if I like that. Let's see.
Look at that right there.
So it looks
Oh,
like a
that's
fake
cool.
ass, like a fake ass,
Oh no, wait, that's different. Oh, it's an OG Game Boy, fool. What?
nah.
Okay, so which
It
one
looks
is
like
it?
a fake ass Switch.
Is it the TRD Pocket thing or that's something else?
That's a fake ass.
I think he's
Switch.
made 2 different versions. I think it's
Shameless
that. It's
plug,
like
I
He's
just
made
gave him.
multiple versions. One looked like
Yeah.
a fake ass Xbox.
I think that's the one right there though.
One
the,
looked like a
This one?
Game Boy
no,
Color.
no, the TDR pocket,
that's a
the,
Game
the
Boy
buy now
Color.
one.
That's literally a Game
The
Boy
one you
Color.
had your mouse on, the red one.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what it's supposed. That's what it.
Nigga,
looked like.
that's a Game Boy Color.
That's kind of
But
crazy.
it-
That's like a Game Boy mixed with a Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
I got a
That's
Sega
cool.
Saturn.
So
Oh,
it's Sega
I got a
Saturn.
nobody
Yeah.
has an emulator too. No cap.
Hey, what's up? What
Wait,
do you-
wait. The Sega Saturn or the Game Gear?
Game
Game
Gear is
Gear is handheld.
hard.
You're talking about the
Yeah, I'm
Sega
talking
Saturn
about
with
the
the
actual
disc and
Sega
shit
Saturn,
that
yeah.
nobody had.
I had
that
that.
nobody had.
My next door neighbor had that. And he was the only person in the history I know
Bro,
that had
Sega
that.
Saturn was fire, nigga.
I never
Sega
had
Sega
that.
Saturn
Saturn.
was good, bro.
It
Virtual Fighter. You gotta realize Sega
Oh.
Saturn was the first year Virtual Fighter, bro. I've been playing games since '99, nigga. I was born '97. I've been playing games since '99. You feel me? And I remember
That's putting
Virtual
a lot
Fighter.
of crazy shit into perspective for me right now. You're that young.
Yes, bro. Virtual Fighter pushed Sega Saturn
At
far,
1999,
nigga.
I'd
But even
already
at
started getting
99, I
pussy.
feel like
That shit's
Dreamcast probably
crazy.
came out.
Dreamcast
not
like
long after.
2000.
Yeah.
You feel me? 2001, because I had 2K3 on Dreamcast. You feel me? And Jet Set Radio.
My first
Dreamcast.
console was the 64, and it was
Yeah.
my sisters
That was
got it
tight.
for like their birthday.
I have.
64 was so overhyped
I
to
remember
me. I ain't
fucking
gonna
blowing
lie.
on
I
the
love
cartridge.
I wasn't
on
feeling the golden
for
eye
Nintendo.
shit. Maybe because I was too young. And it was
GoldenEye's
already
hard.
PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast and shit. So the graphics, I wasn't feeling that
You
36
fucked
bit
with GoldenEye?
shit.
Oh, yeah, on 64.
Have you been to the Hoover Dam? The first
No, I've not
fucking
been to the
mission
movie
when he
theater. Oh
jumped
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Dope, fool. You gotta
You know
Dope,
it's back on
fool.
Switch right now, right?
For
what?
You can play GoldenEye on Switch right now.
That's crazy.
Can we play online against other fools?
Oh, I don't know if they have online play.
How do you like it?
Imagine.
Because I saw some complaints over
It
the
was terrible. I only
the,
played like 5 minutes of it.
Of
the-
which?
the button layout was like bad or something
So
like that.
on Switch, if you have like the Nintendo membership, you can play like old N64 games, old Super Nintendo games,
Trash.
whatever.
It's hard to port those onto new equipment and have it.
And the
equate
games
well.
look exactly and feel exactly the same, but the button layouts are
Fucked up.
yeah.
That's
so
what I
it
heard,
doesn't
yeah.
exactly translate because you just only have that one joystick
Mhm.
And 2
and
buttons.
then a Z.
Oh no,
behind
you're
it,
talking about the N64.
and the N64, and
That
then
shit
right
was
left
tight.
bumper. So for whatever reason, they haven't been able to figure out how to convert that shit yet.
I saw that online people you can remap your thing and then you can go on Google and it'll tell you how to remap it so it makes sense. But it's funny that that doesn't come out as a default.
Yeah, that's what I did for the emulator. Like because I'm using the Xbox controller
Yep.
for the PS2, and I just adjusted the game and just like
You have
added.
to you have to do
added
that
the
for
controls.
emulator.
Yeah.
I remember having to do that.
You
But the
wanna buy my
PS3
original Nintendo?
emulator does it automatically.
Wait, 64?
Original Nintendo, like regular Nintendo,
Oh,
cartridge Nintendo.
how much?
I remember the cartridge games. We had to
Name
take it out and then
Christ,
blow
my
inside it. Hell yeah! I had that for the Sega Genesis. I
How
had
much?
the Sega Genesis too.
You don't know?
You tell me, it works.
What games do you have?
$30.
Do you have Duck Hunt?
Damn, that's fucking disrespectful shit. What?
Do you have Duck Hunt?
I do have Dunk Hut and I do have the gun.
Whoa.
buy it.
I bought that shit from Senti Alley when I was a kid.
What's up, Jewish boy? What you want to buy it for?
You can't
We'll
even play
talk.
it on one of these monitors. You have to play that on one of those old monitors.
No, I can get an HDMI adapter, right?
No, you
This one
can,
just
but
told
I
me
think
30
that
bucks.
duck
He
hunt
Jews
thing,
me.
I
Shit
think
was
that
crazy from
the
Russia.
thing senses the old, the way the old TVs work. You know what I mean? The bulb TVs.
You just
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
get a
you gotta get the
HDMI
HDMI
to AV adapter. I got a couple of those.
You're still gonna be able to see it, but I don't think the thing's gonna work.
But
'Cause I
you're
think
saying the
it
gun
works
won't
with
work.
the TV.
I
with
thought
the
it worked
bul-
through the game.
It does. I saw a video about how it works through the display of the bulb shit.
That's crazy.
That's different. Games was trash.
I heard it's actually very futuristic for like how old it is.
for that time.
Yeah,
it was probably
because it actually would.
Because I remember I would just put the gun to
Because-
the TV and just.
Oh, you lazy ass.
If I had a
wanted to
working version
win.
of just Duck Hunt, I'd probably spend $100 on that with the original gun and everything. But
Seems-
it had to work.
That's how I feel
So I'll
about
sell it to
Guitar
you
Hero
for
and like Rock
5.
Band. That's how I feel about Rock Band for sure.
Let's meet in the middle, like at 250. I'll just go to the freaking swap meet and buy another one.
Oh my god.
Y'all wasn't fucking with Guitar Hero?
Yeah.
Well,
Guitar Hero
I
was
was
cool.
just talking about this with Sarah the other day. That was like probably my favorite game to play in college.
Guitar
like,
Hero was
after
the shit,
college.
bro.
I got
Fucking
heavy on
hands would
Guitar
cramp or
Hero.
The
what?
first time I played
I
Guitar
fucking
Hero was on the
loved it.
Wii. I went to Texas. And
That
played
that's
that
how I
shit on the Wii.
I've
that's
never
how I
seen
played
you
Guitar Heroes on the
express that
Wii.
emotion.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I played it on like PS2. I think I bought a PS2 just to play Guitar Hero.
This fool
Bro,
sucked
I- crazy.
fucking
I remember
love
one of my
that
homies roasted me so hard where like I had spent like the whole summer playing Guitar Hero trying to like get all the, complete the game and like get 3
On
stars
expert
and
and
everything and all that
everything,
shit. Yeah. I didn't get to expert. That was too crazy, but I finished it all for like up to hard. I finished it all the way up to hard. I remember I came down to the
Imagine-
park to see my homies, right? We're going to skate and I told the big homie of the group, I was like, "Yo, I just finished Guitar Hero, bro. I spent hella time on it. I got 3 stars and everything." He's like, "Why don't you just learn how to play a real guitar?" And I was like,
That
"Oh,
shit
you
lit.
fucking asshole."
Niggas hating. It's a game. I'm not supposed to know how to play the fucking guitar. Do I know how
you
to
guys
really
play Rock
body slam a nigga? No, but I'm
No, I
playing
never played Rock
WWE. Suck my dick, nigga.
That was a fun one.
That was the next level.
That's like telling a nigga learn how to play football because he play Madden. Get the fuck out of here.
Why don't you
Shut
play
your
actual
hating ass
football?
up.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Getting
hating ass
wasted
nigga.
and playing like Rock Band,
Bro,
was pretty.
do you
fucking
remember
fun.
DJ Hero?
No, I never played.
Bro,
DJ Hero,
DJ
but I do
Hero is
remember it.
fun as fuck.
I
dude.
remember DJ Hero. I
Bro.
remember DJ Hero for sure.
That sh-
sure.
bro, I
Do y'all
remember-
remember Rap Icon. It was
Yes,
where you
I
had a
remember
mic. And then you just rapped into the shit, and then you'll win the game
Yeah.
type shit. Like you
never
plug
played
the
it,
mic
but I
into the
remember it.
USB. I had that shit,
Wow.
bro. I had that shit.
You were
I ain't gonna
rapping
lie.
it.
Yes,
Star was born.
I had
A
that
Star
shit.
was born.
Like 2003, 2004. It came with a little mic, and you plug the mic into the PS2, nigga, and then you rap the words of the link, and then you go through like a story mode of like you being a rapper. It's fire.
That's how
I
DJ
ain't
Hero
even
was
gonna
too.
lie.
Like you go on the
It's
story
fire.
mode of being a DJ and shit. I remember the DJ.
They don't make games like that no more, bro.
For real,
'Cause they
right?
be too scared to lose money.
Exactly. Exactly.
Everything's about as much money as they could get and how many loot boxes.
And it's
they
bad.
fucking put
It's
in
bad
it.
for the environment. Yeah, that's
And
what they're worried.
microtransactions.
That's what they're worried about
Loot
right now is
boxes and
microtransactions and
microtransactions.
And
monthly
they're not gonna
memberships.
make money off the licensing of those songs and everything.
That too.
Like,
I think that's what's stopping them from doing a remake of Def Jam because we need that bad. But how expensive it would be to get all of them rappers would probably be crazy. Back then in 2004, niggas was just happy to be in the game. Like that story mode is so in depth, nigga. Every rapper has their voice. It's all lines in it. It's Sticky Fingers, Method Man, Redman, Snoop Dogg,
You
nigga,
love
Fat
that
Joe.
shit.
I know.
Hell yeah, I love that shit. I'm playing it right now at the crib. Are you
I'm waiting
crazy?
for the newest boxing game to come out.
Undisputed. It's already out. You tripping?
What?
PC. Get your life right. You
Where do I
tripping.
buy this?
Go get a PC and then go get Steam.
If you guys are one of my clients, I ain't doing
so
shit
you don't have a Steam
all
account?
week.
You need a Steam account.
I don't give a fuck. How much is it?
You got to
$100?
subscribe to
nothing
Gamers
to have an
Monthly.
account. You just have to buy the game through Steam.
Just buy the game through Steam. And,
Yeah.
and the game like $40.
Dang.
Go
We
get you a
can't
PC.
play with a console?
Yeah, you can play with a controller, but it's not
Yeah.
on console.
Does it have
yet.
cross-platform? Or
It's,
will it?
it's only on PC
But
right
will
now.
it be cross-platform? you
I'm
think?
not sure.
Fuck PCs. No.
I'm not sure. It's only on PC. I'm not positive, but I know it's out on PC right now, and it's in like early release, and it has all the boxers
Because it was
that's
going
right
to be
now.
ES Sports Boxing or some
They
shit
changed
like that.
it.
Okay, well,
It
Undisputed,
was gonna be ECBC,
here we come, homies.
ESBC or some shit like that.
And as soon as we could drop screen names, I'm betting paper. I'm fucking all you.
We could do it because I play Fight Night Champion right now. I'll mop you. I'll mop the floor with you, gang. I promise you. I promise you.
Fight night.
Ask my boys. I promise
Ask
you,
my
bro.
boys.
I do this. Ask the gang. I promise you. I be beating niggas ass till 3 a.m. nigga. I swear to God, niggas be
I
run it
like
back,
that.
run it back, run it back, and I'm just winning. I'm
What, a
telling you.
creative player or what boxer?
Fuck no, not no creative player. I like to go like middleweight, Ray Robinson, Joe Lewis.
Oh, this
I
was
try to
playing
pick
with, like
pe-
classical champions.
I like to play with older niggas, not you know what I'm saying?
Not
or
these new booty.
yeah,
ass
not these new booty ass niggas. Or I'll go young
Like people
Pacquiao,
from your
young
generation?
Pacquiao with the bangs. You feel me? When he was skinny with the bangs.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's tight.
young Pacquiao. You feel me?
That's
niggas
tight.
like that. Okay.
Yo,
You
uh,
like boxing? Go ahead.
Not
Yeah.
my bad.
Nah.
I was gonna say,
Old
speaking of
boxers,
gaming,
Speaking of gaming,
we have this story here that says Twitch has a tendency to ban its streamers without offering up much of an explanation. YouTube does that as well. 16 months later, we still don't know why Soulja Boy was banned twice in a single day.
That's tight.
The first very short ban was followed by a far longer one that lasted well over a year. Damn, imagine being banned for a year. You might as well
That's gay.
You might as well be permanently banned at that point.
facts.
That's a hard ass chain.
He said, "I'm back." Honestly, I do have to say this: where I was not watching his Twitch streams, but I was
clips.
the clips were going insane, and they were
Tight.
so funny, bro. Like, there's so many funny Soulja Boy Twitch
I'm trying to
clips.
tell you.
He like it's
That's
so
trash,
that
bro.
could be
Twitch is
you.
gay. Didn't they just ban Kai?
yeah, bro. Did you guys see the thing?
And they just banned Act like last week, but they let him back. That shit
Apparently,
gay,
yeah,
They're
bro.
tripping.
Bro, they on
They
bullshit.
don't like money.
at all.
they don't like money.
That shit weird as fuck, bro. And then they just don't give you a reason.
Yeah,
Everybody should just go to kick.
I think you need to start streaming video games.
I'm
playing
literally
games.
about to. I gotta Yuri helping me with that shit right now. The computer that I got, it's not it can't do what I'm trying to do.
Oh, the computer you just bought.
Yeah.
Take that shit back, baby.
It's too late. I gotta. And I like it. I didn't put too much. I didn't download too much shit on there, and it took me too much time to learn how to
Just make
do.
one of the GURBS. do
Nigga,
it
that
later.
emulator was too fucking complicated. I'm not
bro,
doing
that shit took me
again.
so long to figure out how to use an
complicated
emulator.
as fuck. See,
Yeah.
I know if it took Yuri forever, and I just figured it out.
The-
and it
I had
took
to
me
map
it
the
took me-
controllers,
bro,
all
it
that
took me a
shit,
good
bro.
5 hours.
Yeah,
That would
I'm
have
not
pissed
gonna
me
lie.
off,
It
fool.
did.
Not
It
only
did.
that, but you have to save the game. And
You
then
gotta save each
figure out how
game,
to
figure out
save
how to
it.
extract the game,
Bro.
save it.
Well, if there's
Nigga,
any
that shit
combat
difficult.
or shooting games you think you're good at, call me so I can embarrass you in front of all your friends.
I'll spank you in Tekken. I'll spank you in
Pause.
Fight Night. I'll spank you in nigga Soul Calibur. Anything like that. I'm not a Street Fighter type of nigga.
I'll play you the arcade and whip that ass.
I'm not a Street Fighter type of nigga. You feel me? But nah, no cap, bro. But I gotta get like more RAM or some shit like that. I gotta get more shit to add on to my
Yeah.
PC to be able to game stream. But I could do reactions and shit.
Hey, speaking of this whole Twitch thing, did you guys see that? I forgot who put it out, but someone put like I guess did the like they calculated the numbers and they saw that Kai where in a month where he makes like $2 million,
They made
makes
15.
Twitch
What?
makes like 10.
15. We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, 10 or 15. I was like,
Uh-huh.
bro, that's hella.
What?
At what point is
That's
Kai?
like a record label, nigga.
Yeah, at what point is Kai like, bro, I'm out of here, bro.
Everything's like
Deuces.
the music business.
Everything
now.
like the music
Podcasting
business,
turning
nigga.
into the streets.
That's a fact,
That
nigga.
shit's tight.
Niggas making 15 million a year and give a nigga 2. That's insane, nigga. That's crazy. You could at least get that man 5. That's like a 360.
Well, didn't he just go to somewhere else cooler? What was the other platform he went to?
Kick,
Kick.
or Rumble.
Rumble.
Yeah.
I think it's Rumble.
And everyone's going to these other platforms because it has less strenuous
Restrictions and
policies.
shit.
Terms of service.
Yeah.
Terms
TOS.
of service, exactly.
It's a lot of bullshit that they'll let you do, basically.
That's tight.
That
Yo,
part, I fuck
this
with that.
topic's pretty interesting right here because I was just watching a whole video about like something relating to do with this the other day. Akon believes, well, actually not too close. Akon believes that Africa could be the strongest nation in the world if African Americans moved back there,
No.
and he's on a mission to make it happen.
My man just built
No.
a whole world over there, fool. Go back.
No, that's not how
What do you
that
mean?
works.
The lighting
That's
thing
not
that
how
he's
it works,
working on.
bro.
He
Bro.
wants people to go enjoy the shit.
Play the
Oh yeah, let's
play
watch
the
this
clip. Fuck it,
clip.
let's listen to it.
What's up with Brooke? What's happening here?
What happened?
Trying to
I don't
get
know why it's
the.
not on the speakers.
Damn it.
But here's what I had to say about this whole thing.
Mikey.
Is I literally saw this video the other day talking about how like people will look at other countries and think of them as poor countries, right? And they'll be like, oh, why is this country so poor? Like they'll think like that. Oh, America got better business or whatever it is, right?
No,
and I saw
all the resources
and
getting pumped out the
exactly,
fucking country.
exactly,
Come on.
and that's the whole thing I was trying to get to is I saw this whole thing about how this dude is saying like, bro, he's like all these countries that we refer to as like these impoverished ass companies,
we made them
countries,
like that.
if they took advantage of their own resources,
part.
and kicked fucking China out, America
They would
out,
be
all these other
fine.
places out, they would be more successful, more wealthy than we
Move
are.
back to
But
Africa.
they're being taken advantage of.
That's my goal.
Okay.
I want to get as many African Americans back home to Africa as I possibly can.
That's not home.
Because I know the day they move back, everything they fighting for in America, they will not have to fight for over there. All the struggle that they struggling over there, they're going to come there with this mindset, with this mentality, with the finances that they built, the equity in life, and bring it back and invest that in Africa. Man, Africa could be the strongest nation in the world.
Niggas gonna go over there and gangbang. Man, look, bro, we got a lot of problems in our own community that we have to figure out here before we can go to somewhere that has their own problems that they've been going on for fucking decades. And it's like it don't really work. It sounds great and it sounds cool. Like I love the optimism of the statement. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It sounds beautiful, but nigga, that's not how that works, bro.
Where does
we
he
have
live?
a lot of shit. I
Does
don't
he live in
know.
Africa?
I don't know. I think he lives here, but he does a lot of
And
shit.
also, like you were saying, Africa
that
has
nigga lives here, but he does a lot of things for Africa. Like,
Africa
I can't
has
take that away
so
from him.
many different fucking
That part.
governments
And-
that own pieces of land there that like there's a lot of smaller parts that are warring over each other over land constantly. There's even no political heads in place.
listen.
Egypt is still like
They
kind
off
of
the
teetering.
brown over
Listen,
there.
bro, how can we have an entire different culture here? We think different, we act different. We're completely different from Africans, and Africans are completely different from other Africans. Everything there, bro, you can go to West Africa and go to East Africa and it'll feel like you're in a completely different continent. They speak different languages, different religions. They look different. That's not a place where all the people are just the same. They're not.
Yeah.
So there's no way that we think different and we act different. Like that's it just no.
Valid.
It's just not gonna no, nigga. It don't work like that, bro. I'm sorry. But I fuck with you, Akon. But nah, it don't work like that. We're too culturally different.
You would need to have some sort of like immediate family that you can go to. Because for me, the idea of going back to Russia, right? It's like, oh, let me go to my aunt, to my grandma or whatever, like my family out
You're
there.
too
But
American.
but imagine
And doesn't the average
I've
Russian
been out
look at
here.
you crazy in Russia?
No, well, they won't look at me crazy, but
Until they hear
like
him
I don't know.
speak and start smoking.
I know, right?
Right, and drinking and fighting. And shit.
But I just feel like, bro, if my family's been here for hella generations, like my kids, if I tell them like, oh, go back to Russia, they're gonna be like, to who? Where?
Yeah, where?
Where?
And you gotta realize, bro, we were stolen from lands, completely wiped away religion, anything that we had going on, nigga. We could barely trace back like 5 or 6 generations, nigga, like barely. We can't trace
That's
back
crazy.
where bro. your average African American cannot trace back nothing past a couple great grandparents. So how the fuck, nigga, we don't even know nobody over there, nigga. I don't know no Africans, nigga. And I know that a lot of Africans look at African Americans differently, and African Americans look at Africans differently. So there's no way we just gonna be able to touch it down and just be like, hey, we won when they're not even one, and we aren't even one here.
Yeah.
Niggas beefing with niggas around the corner. You feel me? Other niggas, and then New York got their own ways, the South got their own ways, the West got their own ways. You know what I'm saying? We're all culturally different, and so is Africans. You can go to Liberia and they're gonna be completely different from Ethiopians. You can go to Egypt and they're gonna be completely different from South Africans. Like Africa is just it's an extremely diverse place, and so is African Americans if you really think about it.
I feel like this argument could like only apply to people that can be deported. You know what I mean? Like for me, if I get into too much trouble in America, guess what? They're gonna be like, "You're going back to Russia." It's happened to other people.
You was
that
born
I
in
know.
Russia?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was born
you're
in
an
Russia.
immigrant.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Wow.
So you speak like fluid.
not. I
You
speak.
haven't
I
heard
speak
this who
Russian.
Speak Russian?
But you know, my parents always make fun of me because they say I
Because you're
speak,
Russian bullshit?
Yeah, my Russian's not that great, but I can speak Russian. I can make my way around. You know, I'm not the greatest at it.
All right, what we got next?
Yeah, what do we
I
have
fuck
next?
with you, Akon, but nah, bro.
We're talking about this little body shaming crazy shit.
Oh,
Coi
shit.
Leray hasn't taken too kindly to Latto name dropping her on her new single, Put It On The Flow. Smoking on that gas, blunt big as Coi Leray. Bitches like to run their mouth, but I'm the type to run the fade. It's crazy.
A
Hey,
blunt?
that's low key. Hey, the type to run a fade, Lord, that's low key calling you out, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
And Coi Leray was like, Latto, bye. Here you go talking about my body. Please do not come on here and talk about nobody's body. Like, seriously, out of all the things, LMO, you blunt my size, laughing my ass off. This shit is never ending. Let's fight.
What But what do you think she's meaning
Next
by
slide,
blunt
next
my
slide.
size? Because Coi Leray is small and she's skinny. Maybe she's saying she's smoking a small, skinny blunt.
No, she means like her blunt is as big as Coi Leray's actual life-size figure.
Right.
Anybody that talks about my body wants my body like real bad. Little Miss Pressure. These bitches want to be like the guy so bad. Y'all want to have rap beef so bad.
Bro, I don't think what Latto
boss is
said
one.
justifies this much of a reaction. This feels like she's like pushing her, like her insecurities were activated. You know what I mean? She's like, and then she's like, "How dare you talk about my body?" I feel like it wasn't even that big of a deal.
I don't
You
think
can't say this.
girls-
Nah, cause I ain't gonna lie. A nigga get at a nigga say anything about how I look in a song, I'm gonna say something.
Mhm.
I don't think anybody with
Especially
a fake
being a
body
rapper.
should say
Yeah.
anything about
That's a
anybody with a
fact.
natural
If
body.
you got your ass done, you can't say nothing about nothing to nobody.
Latto has a pretty face, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Latto looks good.
I
I'm
think
not
they're
saying
both
nothing.
pretty,
I'm
but
not
yeah,
hating on her whatsoever.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like she a good looking bitch, but like not that's a fact though. Like if you got your body done, you can't speak on bitches who didn't. Like let's just
And shit's not
it's
like
great.
Coi
You
Leray's
look
like a
good
big
and all
old
of that.
big bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. And but nah, for real, like it's great. You look good, your body nice and all that. That's a fact. But on some rap shit though, that was a hard ass bar.
No, the bar was fire.
And maybe they already had like some underlying
Low-key
shit
shit,
going on.
yeah.
I don't know. You feel me? But like on some rap shit, that was hard though. You feel
Who
me?
would win in a fight, Coi Leray or
I
Latto?
don't know. Some
knows?
bitches can't fight.
Okay, you're right. But
What
as
if
Size
I
don't
know-
always matter.
I've never seen Latto in person, but I've seen Coi Leray in person. She's very small.
I've seen her in person,
Latto,
too.
I believe she's taller than her. You know, that doesn't mean everything, but
That's a fact. But if bitches can't fight, they can't fight. Who
Hey,
knows?
maybe Latto's kind of really pretty in this shit.
She's cool.
She's prettier than Coi Leray.
would she beat her up though? And like, would she win a fight?
Kind of can't tell. Anything could happen.
Yeah,
It's
nah,
hard
you
to
never
tell
know.
from like a photo. You got
Yeah, you can't really tell, bro, because some bitches got squabbles and
Coi
some
Leray could
bitches
be,
don't.
could be
You know?
scrappy.
Yeah, some
Coi
bitches can
Leray
fight.
could be scrappy.
You never know, bro. Some bitches can fight, some bitches can't. Who knows? I don't know. I never seen them bitches get down, so I can't really speak on
That's
that
what I'm
because I ain't
saying.
gonna lie, nigga. I got a cousin. She like Coi Leray size, but maybe like 10 pounds, 15 pounds, and like small. I'll show you a video. Matter of fact, when we done, nigga,
Got
she
busy.
punch on bitches, bro, like a nigga. She don't do no hair pulling. She right here with it. Like I'm talking about, like nigga, like really got a squabble. So it's like you never know.
You think
feel
Coi
me?
Leray is
And
like
I just
that?
seen her punch in the video I got on my phone. She's punching a bitch taller than her,
Damn.
punching her up, punching her down. I'm telling you. So you never know. You feel me? Looks are deceiving. You feel me?
I don't
And
think
you
they need
never
to
know.
fight. They shouldn't fight anyways.
I wonder where this
It's
beef
bad.
even started. It seems so
Just go
random
make
and out
another
of nowhere.
diss. she dish you, just go gas up, Koi. You feel me? Go drop you a little diss. You feel me? Gas that bitch up. You never know.
And Koi's been going
I
crazy,
like
right?
seeing
The
bitches
way.
rap beefing. I like seeing good competition in rap beef. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I feel like people be like, oh, niggas rap beefing. It's
Who's the
like, bro,
best
that's
female
healthy.
rapper?
That's healthy for rapping. Competition, going back and forth. You feel me? It's healthy when you leave it
Probably
in rap.
Nicki Minaj.
You know?
Who's the best female rapper right now?
I don't know. I mean, if you're saying the GOAT, like, of the past 10 years, Nicki Minaj.
Nah.
If you add 10 years,
I
don't
don't
do
think
that.
so.
Don't do that. Here you go.
That's crazy.
It's a fact,
That's
bro.
By whose standards?
What you mean? By
I'm joking. I'm
everybody?
not gonna get into this.
Yeah, it's too late.
For a second, I
Too
thought
late.
he was trolling. Then he
That's
said,
it.
by
No,
whose
he
standards? I
was
was like,
trolling.
oh, shit.
He was trolling. Nah, but it's too late, nigga. But nah, Nicki. But if you saying, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you're equating as far as record sales, because I'm not that kind of nigga. I don't be like sales. I don't
bars.
give a fuck.
Who got
I
the
don't,
best bars?
I don't.
Well, you have to write your own bars to
Scarlet.
participate.
Scarlet.
Who the heck is Scarlett? Oh,
Scarlett. I interviewed her up here. Me and Gina.
Remy Ma
Scarlet,
goes
nigga.
crazy too.
Missy Elliott.
Nah, you said right now.
Oh, right
We're,
now.
we're talking about right,
Right
now.
now.
We're not talking about it all time.
I seen some videos of her in the studios. Well,
Bro.
you know the studio video vibes. You know, so.
Scarlet, nigga. That's my take right now. She
Dang,
gassing
Jean
up.
Grey. That's like someone from me and your dad's era.
Facts. That's a fact. Jean Grey used to go up, living my
Glorilla.
life like it's golden.
She probably been to your damn house once upon a
Huh?
time.
Why the fuck is Ruby Rose on this list?
Huh?
Why can't she? That's a
basically
horrible photo
That's
of
a
her.
stripper rapper. Most of these, yeah, that is a horrible picture of her. But
Can
I
I see that
mean,
later?
it's a lot of bitches who rapping
Thank
right
you.
now. You feel me? So it's like I don't know. I'm not really a
Is
super fan of
Glorilla a
female
good
rap.
rapper?
Yeah, Glorilla's cool.
Glorilla can rap. She just remind me of like a Chief Keef from Memphis. Cause she loved Chief Keef. You feel me? And I can hear the
Lizzo.
The influence.
yeah, I can hear the influence like a motherfucker. For sure,
Well,
for sure. I don't know.
that's
I'm not a
crazy.
super fan of female rap right now because it's kind of oversaturated with bitches who shake their ass for real. But some females that I do listen to, Cody Shane.
Sounds like a dude.
Nah.
Cody Shane. I know.
Fuck. Who else?
Sounds
What's
like
her
a white
name?
dude's podcast.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Welcome back to Cody Shane.
Fuck. I used to listen to her a lot. I forgot her fucking name, bro. But
Oh yeah, Ice Spice. Donald Trump thinks Ice Spice is the best.
yeah, Donald Trump probably wanna fuck.
I kind of want to talk about this. Donald Trump
Move in.
isn't a fan of too many rappers, but he's added Ice Spice to the short list of those he's into. The former U.S. president stopped by the Full Sun podcast, which I'm like halfway through watching at this point, and was asked about Elon Musk, who he called smart, which he is. He then went to call Joe Biden dumb, which he is. Kim Jong-un interesting, and Kim Kardashian disingenuous. I do agree with the Kim Kardashian thing as well. Bro, this is a really good podcast. I really fuck with it.
Off with a little rapid fire. We have a couple names. You say one word about them.
Go ahead. Which one do you
Elon
like?
Musk,
Smart,
Joe Biden,
dumb,
Kim Jong Un,
interesting,
Kim Kardashian,
disingenuous.
Ice Spice.
Who the hell is Ice Spice?
Song? You don't know Ice Spice? Like no munch.
You've heard the song.
Go ahead, play
She's
it
below
for
you
me.
on the charts.
Play it. Well, I like it. Okay, I like it.
We want to end off with a little rapid fire. We have a
He's
couple.
down, fool.
Did
You
they
don't like
did they
Donald
play?
Trump?
Did they
Look
play
at me
it?
in my face and say you don't like Donald Trump, you little Democratic ass.
Nah, I don't fuck with Joe Biden either.
Yeah.
I didn't really fuck with Obama like that.
Yeah,
I'm not
Obama.
one of those.
Obama,
bro.
like it's like he had this
I
whole
fuck
hype
with
train
Obama for
behind
being
him.
the first black president. Like, that's,
But if you look
that's some
into
real
like
nigga
the things
shit.
that he did, he made a lot of mistakes, like a lot of other presidents have. He
course.
wasn't
Look,
like the best president in the world
if
ever.
we getting into government shit, bro, I feel like presidents are mascots and they don't really run shit, and there's some shadow shit.
I
going
agree
on
with
who
that.
really
Can I
I
runs
tell
agree
you
shit.
with
guys
that
some
too.
crazy shit
You
that I
feel
saw
me?
this
But
morning?
as far as Obama being a person, Obama's swag and how that nigga be talking, that nigga's player.
He's on.
Obama a real boy. You feel me? But as far as political campaigns and shit, I don't give a fuck. Nothing ever changes. So it's like, who cares at this point?
Incredible
give a
speaker,
fuck.
bro. I was
I
just
like-
watching a thing of him talking the other day, and I
Yeah.
was like, I missed this. I was like,
Obama's
it
the
sucks that we have to listen to Joe Biden fucking
Senile ass.
mumble through shit now. It's like that's
That
so
nigga
sad.
had to have a couple strokes. The nigga barely speaks. It's
Today
crazy.
in the House of Representatives, I don't know if you are Democrats or Republicans or liberal or whatever the hell else there is, but today, or was it yesterday, there was a vote on banning trans people from women's sports.
Woohoo! Let's go.
Republicans all voted in favor.
As they should.
A vast majority of the Democrats voted like to keep
because they're all virtue signaling idiots, bro. They just ruin everything.
The right guy.
They just literally make California a worse place day by day. They make women's sports worse. They act like they care about women, but they don't. And the craziest thing about, the whole trans thing too is like they always like exemplify where like they take on the worst traits of a woman possible. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm just so girly, blah blah, whatever. It's like, it's just like, I don't know. It just seems so cringy.
My
shit to me.
nephew-in-law told me. Well, my nephew said that Republicans are more for the family and Democrats are more for the individual.
Well, younger people are more likely to be Democrats. You know what I mean? The older you get, the wiser you get, more likely you're to be a Republican, right? A lot of 18-year-olds are like, 18, and they're like, I want to save the world. I'm not using, animal products. I care about this. I care about that.
A Democrat, unfortunately.
But
I just feel like all that shit is just a setup. Let these niggas argue amongst themselves while people is really making the real decisions higher up.
That's super facts.
I definitely feel like it's like
You feel me?
it's a dumb distraction because
Completely.
it's annoying how it's just still a part of our, like, we're still talking about it even though we all agree how ridiculous it is. We're talking about a 1% issue. There's 1% of people out there who are actually being affected by this, and 99% of us have to fucking deal with it. It's crazy. All right, what do we have next?
Trump 2024, folks.
Nah, Trump's not
That
good.
nigga suck my
Damn,
dick.
you fools are haters. Damn.
He's funny. Trump
too
is
racist for
Trump
me.
is funny as like a
That was not
person.
even racist.
Trump is funny as
I
like a
think he do all
personality.
this shit for
but
like PR. I think he freed Kodak.
Real quick before we go on to
For
the next
PR.
topic, he bought that spot Mar-a-Lago and motherfucking whatever it is in Florida, and they wanted to do something and he rejected it because they wouldn't let blacks and Mexicans stay there. So he decided to make it his own private place so that way we could go up in there and do it.
I don't think it was for us. I think because he knew he was gonna make more money for us. He was gonna make more money
You
from
can't
us.
even go without
I
an
think he a
invite.
capitalist type shit. I don't think he really cares about the color. I think he really
He
like.
cares about
I don't give
money.
a fuck if it's them niggas.
And that's a good example for why
or
there's
them.
no
I
such
just
thing
like
as like
money.
a glass ceiling or like even a lot of people being biased in the business world, because guess what? Everyone's interested in making more money. If you're going to hire someone who's going to make you more money over someone that you think looks nicer, you're probably going to hire the person who makes you more money because you want to make more money. It's just like
that's
a common thing.
All right, let's
This
get
is
into this,
crazy.
man. New Mexico prosecutors are dropping the involuntary manslaughter charges that were fired against Alec Baldwin for the 2021 shooting death of a cinematographer on the set of the film Rust. He was spotted as he headed to the new Rust movie set in Montana this morning, one day after charges were dropped. As we previously reported, filming on the movie was originally halted in 2021 after the on-set shooting death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Baldwin was rehearsing a scene when a gun he was using shot a real bullet, which struck Hutchins, bringing an abrupt close to the low-budget Westerns filming in New Mexico. I mean, that's not his fault. He's not the nigga who buys the gun. He's not supposed to check it if it's in
Yeah.
it's supposed to be people there who's doing that for you. He's just
Are you
the
familiar
actor.
with this?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Because wasn't it his bright idea to pull out the real blicky?
I'm not sure. I think so. I think so.
Stupid ass.
But
fool.
also like he was saying, the people who were in charge of
Yeah, the
doing all that
stunt
stuff,
coordinator.
they
in
were
charge of that.
they were
Stunt
apparently
coordinator, yeah.
they were apparently shooting cans before the recording. So they were like using those guns to shoot cans in the back, like on their off time.
Fucking idiots.
And then they were like, all right, here's the actual gun for the thing. And I guess one of them forgot to take it out. Maybe they still they're probably still going to prosecute one of those other people. But it does seem like, Alec Baldwin. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he would fucking want to kill any person. Like there's a complete accident. But it's crazy that the charges were dropped, and the day after he went to go film
He's
the
going to new. He's shooting the new movie. That's
Bro.
wild. That's
Shout out
crazy.
to the big bread and the big machine.
Does that seem like a little
Facts.
fucked up? Maybe.
I mean, hey, he got to get his
Fucked
bread,
up?
but that's
No.
not on him on some real
Peculiar,
shit.
yes.
okay.
Yeah. He
Is
got to
it
do
like
his
a wink a
thing,
dink, or
though.
is it
What he's supposed to do?
the
Wait.
Illuminati?
He's
at
supposed to
work?
hold his money up. You know what I'm saying? Charges is not dropped. That's an innocent man.
I don't know if they can say Illuminati, by the way.
You feel me?
What if Alec Baldwin starts going on social media talking about like, I caught a body and shit, like free
Then
body.
They're probably gonna recharge that nigga for murder.
Wait a couple years before.
Because you gotta
say that.
realize he can't get recharged with involuntary manslaughter, but he can get charged for murder
Oh.
with new evidence,
I see.
and that would be new evidence.
Nah, it's not new evidence in California, for we can't be using rap bars anymore to prosecute.
It's not rap bars. He went on Twitter and said, "I caught a body."
Oh yeah, that's what,
That's what he said. A tweet.
Oh, I thought you
Or
said
IG
like in a
post.
rap. Nah, yeah. Can't do stupid
Done.
shit like that.
Imagine he drops a track.
Cooked, nigga.
Oh no.
He's cooked, nigga.
Like if he said some funny bunny shit like that on Saturday Night Live, like on one of their little musical skits, that would be crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. Cooked.
What if the movie comes out and it sucks?
Well, it's already low budget. They're
Yeah,
saying.
it's probably gonna be ass.
That movie ain't coming out, G.
I think white people might boycott that shit
It's already
because somebody
boycotted.
died.
Yeah.
They probably might not watch
That
it, or
goes- that
that
shit
might
is
bump it
haunted.
up because somebody died.
Yeah, they might
It's-
dedicate the whole film to that lady now. you
It's
know?
haunted. That movie's haunted. I'm
No,
sorry.
a lot of movies have had people pass away during the filming of the movies. A lot of movies, and
That's a
you'll see
fact.
the end
Haunted.
credits saying dedicated to. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
You might
That's
even see
four.
the spirit in the
Yeah.
background or some shit. No,
Yeah, you island.
blah.
This Gervonta Davis news. Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia exchanged words ahead of their fight on Saturday, and Tank tells Ryan not to bring his mother or daughter to the fight because he gonna break his jaw. So look, I've been doing some research, right? And the niggas who Ryan Garcia been fighting are all shit.
Nah, some
They're
of them
all
were
shit.
good. Some of them were good.
They were shit. They were shit.
He's gonna pull it up.
I was watching their. I went watched all his wins. He obliterated niggas, and then I went and watched all the people who he was beating, and I watched their fights, and I seen who they were fighting, and I'm like, these are bums. They're fighting other bums.
Just
Bro,
looking at their two
look.
looking at their two body types. Gervonta Davis just got some bulk on him compared
He's
to
smaller, fool, of course.
Ryan Garcia, who might be quicker, but I feel like
Hey, but look,
Javier Fortuna, a real fighter.
shit,
Luke Campbell, real fighter.
Shit.
Francesco Finesco, real fighter.
shit.
Fool, I watch boxing.
Them
They're
niggas
good
shit.
fighters.
Who they beat up though?
They're other up and coming stars.
Shit.
What is Tank Davis? Who would he beat up?
That nigga be knocking shit out. Look, the-
Racist.
Look, the equivalent of Ryan Garcia wins is just like my nigga ABG said, like my nigga Neil said, that's the equivalent of one of y'all going outside right now and knocking out 5 homeless niggas and people being impressed. Who the fuck? And he not
Nah.
black either. We talking about
He
a
fought-
Hispanic person who
he
had
fought-
this opinion.
He fought 3 valid fighters.
Talking about my Cuban homie. My nigga Cuban, and he said Ryan Garcia
I'm not
fight
gonna say
bums.
nothing bad about no Cubans, man.
He said he fight bums.
They had it bad already.
what do you guys think about them betting their whole purse?
I
on
think
the
it's
thing?
cap.
It's cap, right? I forgot who called him out. I think it was Mayweather
Nah,
or
it was McGregor.
McGregor, yeah.
said, we gotta stop this bullshit.
because no one we've
It's
seen
hard
it.
enough already to make this bread. You want to bet it and not give it up,
Bro,
Cut the cap.
We've
It's not
already. I
happening.
can't give you a specific example, but I literally remember we've heard this before of people betting their entire purses and they don't give it up.
Duh, that's fucking $1 million.
Why would you get beat up for free?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's dumb.
That's definitely a fact. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't follow boxing. I'm more of a UFC type of nigga. But when I did do some little research after we had this conversation last time, them niggas bums. Ryan Garcia be fighting bums,
So
bro.
who you want? Who you got?
I definitely got Gervonta.
Do you want to make a bet?
Nah, I'm not a betting man.
Allegedly a bet.
I like my money.
I
Not
just
a
wanted to
betting
bet
man.
suspect just to fuck around.
I'm not a betting man. I don't bet on nothing. I don't gamble. I don't shoot dice.
Unless
I
we
like
use
my
my
money.
bookie.
I like my money. I don't like doing shit that's not
Code no jumper.
That's not guaranteed.
My bookie AP,
AP.
You feel me?
or is it mybookie.ap, or what is it?
I don't remember exactly, but either way, I feel like I don't know anything about boxing, but I feel like
AG.
Gervonta Davis is gonna win this fight. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Honestly,
What do you think? Who do you think is gonna win?
I
think
think
he's racist.
Ryan Garcia is gonna win.
racist.
Yeah, I think Ryan Garcia is gonna beat that fool up, and I'm definitely placing all my money in my bank account on a wager.
Do you think any of these
through
boxes would take a fall?
mybookie.ag.
Let me see if my boy's story's still
Use
up.
your promo code.
So you
no
keep relying
jumper.
on that one punch.
That's all it's gonna take. I just need a sing shot. Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left
Yeah, I
hook.
only need one too.
Okay.
You could get that too.
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like,
Who wrote
come
that
on, bro.
I can't hear
I
you.
touch that jaw, I'm telling you, going to sleep.
When I touch anything, you going
I
to sleep.
promise you. Once I touch that jaw,
Anything.
you're going to sleep.
He has
I'll probably
not one
break.
notable win. Look, my nigga ABG said anybody who thinks, look, my nigga Neil said anybody who thinks Ryan winning knows zero about boxing. Anything can happen, sure, but let's be real. Tank KO 9th round. Then he said Ryan Garcia's resume is the equivalent of me walking outside and knocking out multiple homeless people and everybody being impressed. He literally has not one notable win.
I literally on my side
fighting
gigs
bums.
outside of here, I'm literally a fucking boxing analyst, and I'm telling you, Ryan Garcia is gonna win.
Have you seen Gervonta Davis's fights?
Of course, I'm a boxing freak and
I ain't
And
gonna
aficionado.
lie,
are you being biased when you're saying this?
Yeah, because
biased as in racist? Is that what you're implying?
No.
You little
Yes,
virgin?
he's right because his last name's Garcia, so he's going for it.
No.
Viva la raza. That's what it is. That's what the fuck that is.
Honestly, in any other fight, I'm going for Tank because I'm a Mayweather supporter to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
and that's his protege,
So
even if they're
you used to
beefing.
fuck with Adrian Bronner and shit.
I like that fool,
Yeah.
the best fool. He talked major shit.
His downfall
He
was
fucked up.
crazy.
Yeah, that's sad
it was
because he had
crazy.
massive potential. He
That's
just
a
like
fact.
bullshitting.
Yeah, he wasn't working hard enough. He thought he could just survive off talent.
There's no coming back for him.
I don't think so. He's too old now.
Mm.
Boxing's
he could-
age frame is real.
If he were to
fast.
become like an on-air personality, he
That's
would
a
kill
fact.
it.
That's a fact. The honor
Adrian,
personality for sure.
Get on
Adrian's
camera,
hilarious.
fool.
He's hilarious.
Hey, but you know
Really?
what? He talks so much shit to so many executives and other hosts.
blew it.
I don't think he could. do it
Another
yet.
host.
He's hilarious though. Like, I fuck with his personality. That nigga's absolutely hilarious. But nah, I ain't no super boxing ass nigga, so I'm just talking shit. You feel me? But the little research that I did do,
There's a
when
high
the
I watched-
ABG Neal post.
when I watched the highlights of the people that he was fighting, and I went and watched their highlights of the people they was fighting, and I watched who they fought, I was like, bums.
If they go the distance, Tank Davis is gonna win because he's more active.
That's why my boy said ninth round Tank.
I'm not mad at that.
Yo, what do you guys think about this story here? Because I watched it once, this video, and I felt a little bit confused about how I felt. But basically, Polo G's mother, Stacia, speaks on not letting her children have jobs and black parents thinking their children have to struggle in order to be successful.
I don't think. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Job because we was all struggling, and then
why wouldn't you have your mom? I want you to finish, but I have a good question. Why wouldn't you let her take a job?
because I feel that coming from a person in an impoverished community, I never had a station, right? So I wanted my children to have a station. I wanted my children not to know the struggle. I wanted my children to know what support was. I wanted them to know that many times we are hardwired to think that in order to be successful, we gotta go through some shit. You don't have to go through some shit. Live your life, be my child. I'll figure out. They're not ostracized for just figuring it out. Don't have to have anxiety, and they can exist and be. But our children have so much anxiety placed on them. If you're not here, you got to get out of my house. If you don't do this, you have to leave. If you're here, you have to work a job and this, that, and the other. No, nigga. I've done enough. You didn't even ask to be here. So if you're going to be here and you're going to stand 10 toes and you're going to make the grades, I will be your mom. I will be the supporter. I will be the financial backing, and just live and be. And that was so important. And
y'all know what y'all missed is with the part where she said, if you get the grades. Then if the nigga's getting F's and he's gangbanging, shooting shit up, then what?
Then he
You
better
still
fucking-
gonna take, you get what
He
I'm
better
saying?
be Polo G,
No.
son.
But on some real shit though, she is right. I don't know about y'all communities, but mine is different. And mostly in the black homes, as soon as you turn 18, they tell you get the fuck up out of there, or you got to get you a job, all that kind of shit. Get the fuck up out.
I'm gonna tell you a personal experience after Yuri voices his opinion.
I think that it's good to have this like stress placed upon you as a young man or woman because it's so I've seen it happen with so many of my friends and people I grew up with where if you know the people that don't have that stress placed on them, bro, they become lazy bums, bro. Like my homies I literally had homies who were telling me this when I was in high school. They were telling me like, yo, Yuri, once high school's over, my parents are kicking me out because I gotta do my own shit. I
want to be in my room.
And I didn't understand that because my parents weren't gonna kick me out, but they did tell me like, you're either going to college or you're gonna get a job and pay half the bills. And I was like, all right, I'm doing the other thing. So I feel like it's good.
How
know?
I feel about it is, I think it's a good 50-50 with it, right? I think that should definitely put you out there and be like, you got to do X, Y, and Z. But I think that should also have that net if you fail that you can come back. Not like the pressure to where you're just going to be out here homeless on your ass.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's definitely good. I always say struggle builds character, nigga.
It does.
Struggle builds great character.
So my stepson, who I've had in my life for 8 years, is 20 years old.
Okay.
And this fool has a job, but he doesn't have very many hours. Like he works 1 day a week. What is that $50 after taxes gonna do to my finances? Nothing, right? And so I take him to work with me, which is like go film videos or go do whatever I do when I'm hosting or whatever. And I was hoping that maybe he would be like interested, like, oh shit. And he wasn't interested, right? He doesn't give a fuck. He he puts the tripod up, and I still gotta kind of manage that shit myself. Right?
Yeah.
He's a sick ass artist. I'm like, okay, if you become a tattoo artist, maybe you could fucking start getting some more pussy. You're gonna fucking meet all kinds of people. You could become popular or whatever. You don't want to be a tattoo artist? Okay, because he said no to that. Nah, I don't want to do that. All right, cool. Well, why don't we start trapping your art? We could go to these little stupid pop-up things and you could start trapping your art.
Yeah.
Make a custom freaking Yu-Gi-Oh character of fucking Yuri so he could, Riley could, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. And this fool's just super anti-everything. So, but he's really good at video games. So I bought this fool a capture card. Go do this, go do that. He didn't want to do that shit. But now that he sees a motherfucker on No Jumper, he's like, maybe I could go stream.
Oh my God.
So now I'm trying to make him do that. But now I'm like, yo, the formula's there. You see, you upload the shit.
Yeah.
Then you cut the clip. Then you post the clip. And da-da-da-da-da.
It's like difficult because like I had this discussion like on 10 Talks where my dad was pushing me to, you know, become a full-time appliance installer.
I remember you saying
and
this
he
story
wanted to
to
be
us.
like a contractor, all that shit. And my mom was always like the one telling me like, you know, because my dad wasn't super hyped that I was working at a fucking ice cream shop. He wasn't hyped that I was selling tours on Hollywood Boulevard because he was just like, this is not going to lead to anything. You know, you're just going to work this job just to buy some weed and call it a day. And I was doing that, and I didn't know where I was going either. You know what I mean? But my mom was always kind of always like, almost like on the same tip right here, where she was like, you're gonna figure it out. Like everyone figures it out eventually in their life of what they're gonna do.
Some people
you know what I mean?
Some people don't, bro. Some people will stay on the couch as long as you fucking let them.
Exactly.
I think it's a good mix though. Like, you feel me? On some real shit, like, bro, if I fall apart right now, my parents will let me come back. For sure, for sure. And
Yeah,
like,
same.
I think that's healthy. I don't think it's healthy to just coddle a motherfucker their whole life, but I don't think it's healthy either to just be like,
Am I
if you fall
coddling
off,
this one?
I'm not gonna help you.
Am I technically coddling
Yeah.
him?
Well, you still let him come back and
Yeah.
right.
He lives with me. That fool didn't get kicked out.
Yeah, nah. I ain't gonna lie. But it depends on behavior too, right? Because I was a wild fucking demon.
He's not like
I was
us.
getting arrested area of the fucking
He's
area
more
of
like
fucking
this
day.
fool, but he don't even smoke.
That's different.
This little fool don't smoke or drink.
It's like you don't really do
Really?
nothing. So you can't really be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not out. It's different when you out here fucking up and you just want to live in my shit and do nothing.
I'm
Yeah.
trying
That's
to-
different.
Like my thing is, I'm trying to encourage him to follow his dreams, but I also can't force dreams upon him either.
Yeah.
That's yours and not his.
I mean, if it was up to me, I'd make the motherfucker into a rapper, get him a suspect feature, put him on all of our podcasts. Full blow up so fast. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, he has to find what he's interested in. You know, like I said, bro, the whole time I was vlogging and doing all that stuff, like I didn't know what anything was gonna lead to. You know what I mean? Like I just knew that this is what I was passionate about, and like I'm gonna put my work into it, and then we'll see what happens. But it's like, yeah, that's what you have to find is the passion. But for a long time, I was just skateboarding, and all I knew was skateboarding. So it's like anytime I want to do anything, I was like, I'm just go skate. And after a certain point, when you're like 25 and you're just skating the same old
realize
fucking
you weren't
areas,
gonna be Tony Hawk.
you're just like, bro, like this seems productive. Like I'm getting better at skating, you know, that's cool and all, but like I'm still just
Like, what is this really doing for me?
yeah, what is this really doing for me? I'm like, bro, I'm not doing nothing. Like my parents are bitching at me. Like I can't even buy shoes. It's like
You
it's
see, look, now me.
How old are you, Yuri?
28.
Oh yeah.
Now see, look, for me, it was a little different, right?
this
because-
motherfucker got the snacks. What else you got?
Look, my moms and them told me, well, like my grandma, because my moms and my pops wasn't rich or they didn't have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So like my grandma told me, like, if you got good grades, I'll give you this car X, Y, and Z. And I
That's
looked
nice.
at her like, getting no fucking A's. You know who you're
Oh
talking
my
to? I
God.
was like, do you know who you're talking to?
He's like, what are we talking about right
stupid,
now?
ignorant shit. You feel me? I'm like, dude, what are we talking about? I'm like, nigga, I'm ditching. I'm not getting a fuck that car. I'll go steal one.
Yeah.
And I ended up going to jail for stealing the car.
Oh,
But
Ah,
you feel
man,
me?
he was
Shit like
pissed.
that. I was one of those. You feel me? But I knew I got lucky because I was like 16. It was looking bad for me. I'm on house arrest. I didn't got a bitch pregnant. Nigga, I'm not rapping yet, nothing. I'm just in the streets stealing.
outside.
Yeah, I'm just outside doing outside shit. Nigga, I got the ankle
mean, it's
bracelet
not
on.
bad,
Nigga, my baby mama a couple months pregnant. I go to jail.
Oh my
Nigga, while
God.
she pregnant, I come
Oh,
out
see, look at that.
few months up, you feel me? And then, nigga, it was a little different because I start cracking with the rapping like maybe a year or like 7 months after. So they was on my head every day, like, you need to do something, you need to do something. And then the rap just fell on my lap and the pressure just immediately went away. Motherfucker stopped telling me shit. Motherfucker stopped saying shit. Like, it was cool, like damn near overnight. It was smooth. You feel me? So it was a
Your
little
daddy
different.
was proud.
Yeah, niggas, it was cool. You feel me?
Are you more popping than your dad?
Not yet. Well, I think in what equates, like, because he was different in like
numbers. It's just different.
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Yeah, different in numbers. He did more CDs. Now, part streaming wise, yeah, but I haven't toured the world like he did. He toured in Europe, Germany, France. That's a fact. He toured all through Europe. So
that's
I
the underground rap route, though.
That's the only thing he got over my head right now.
I don't mean that in a bad way, Pops. I'm just saying that's the underground rap route. You're going straight to fucking Vienna. You know what I'm saying? Or wherever the fuck they go.
Vienna?
Nah, they toured across America, too. But, like, that's one of his biggest shit, where they went all through Europe, all that shit. You feel me? I ain't beat that yet. You feel me? So he got that. But streaming-wise, number-wise, I got him.
That does seem like fun, touring Europe.
Yeah.
All right, yo, guys, what do you guys think about this? Drake Bell's wife. This seems like a super sad story. Drake Bell's wife, estranged Jeanette Von Schmeling, files for divorce after the actor went missing in Florida. He went missing and then he was found like a day or two later. And she's demanding legal and physical custody of their son. She is citing irreconcilable differences. She is also requesting legal and physical custody of the couple's baby as well as spousal support. I think that's fucked up that she wants everything because.
How did he go missing though? Like why?
So he's been like
allegations with touching the kid.
Oh,
yeah, but that was a while ago. But then after the allegation with touching the kid, he like was at home. He made a video where he's
allegation.
Yes. Well, he like kind of. I think he beat it. But he made a video where he's like, guys, I'm at home. I'm with my son and wife. Everything's fine. Blah blah. And that was like a year ago or maybe a little bit less, like months ago. Now. This is happening, and it feels like there's a lot of shit happening behind the scenes that we're not seeing. It feels like Drake is going through a hard patch right now.
My man crashing out.
I don't know if he's crashing out, but I feel like he's going through something right now. And he went missing for a reason, probably because
like he on drugs. Look at his skin.
Facts.
He that's drug skin. I know enough druggies to know, like,
pasty ass skin.
Yeah, you're doing drugs, sir. Look at him. Look at his face. It's sucked in.
She looks like she could possibly be fucking around too.
Yeah, she like she could be sniffing whatever you're doing.
But
too.
I would definitely.
He probably smacking it. She's sniffing it.
Jesus,
I would definitely let her keep the children for now.
For now.
At the very temporary full custody. At the very least.
And that's what sucks is like
if she's living better than him, yeah. Because you never know.
The fact that he just went missing and found, like, that's gonna be like, they're gonna be like, how can you be a dad if you just went missing type shit? You know what I mean?
Like,
so it's gonna
is he found already?
Parents
yeah, he's already found.
Missing.
And
you go missing as a grown ass man.
As a celebrity at that too.
Well, no, I bet you, dude. No, I bet you it's like because she's already filing for divorce. Women are lawyers are hella conniving. Women are hella conniving too. I bet you the lawyer told her, "Hey, he's not picking up the phone call. Keep calling him for another 12 hours. You know what I mean? Like until we can say he went missing. Wow. File a police report. Say he went missing. And then
narrative.
And then he gets a thing where he's like, "What's going? I'm missing." He's like, "I was avoiding her." You know what I mean? He's like, "I left." It's like
I was in Vegas, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be wild if that's how that works. That's crazy. But that would be wild.
Just to build a case of getting the kids stronger.
If they would have found this fool in the Everglades or some shit, that would have been crazy. But where'd they find him? Do we know any backstory?
The Everglades. I don't know.
I would have been like,
to the Florida Everglades. Shit is fire.
I would have told my lawyer, tell that bitch I wasn't hiding. I just didn't want to talk to that bitch. Fuck you mean?
They don't think like we think. Fool, he's on some other shit. Publicist was like, no.
Yeah, with the drugs he on.
I'm like, my publicist from the hood too. He would have been like, hey, fool, just so you're avoiding that bitch.
Yeah, what the fuck? Say you avoiding that bitch, nigga. Hell yeah.
She was, going crazy or some shit. You didn't want to talk to her.
We already talked about that.
Good job on them, to the house for, voting that out. Okay, so Lil Reese admits to allegedly popping someone who recently sat down with DJ
too, but we didn't see the clip.
I said you had a lot of goof ass niggas on this couch. I've been watching lately.
Goof ass niggas like who? We gotta put some names on it. I thought we had all real niggas on the couch.
Man, you had a lot of goof ass niggas on the couch, man. I've been watching lately, folk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna say no names. Them niggas ain't that important, man.
Anybody you had any interactions with before?
No, I ain't gonna say nothing. They know what's up. I done seen some niggas on this bitch on the pop before.
First, I'm not gonna say nothing.
I know.
Proceed to say how you shot a nigga. This nigga's
Immediately
crazy
after.
as fuck, bro.
That's fire, fool.
That's wild.
That's fire content, fool. That's fucking crazy.
That nigga said, it's just some niggas I popped on this couch. He wildin', nigga.
Hey, you want to know what? I was recently in a podcast. You don't be going on interviews. Motherfuckers don't be interviewing you, huh?
Cam Capone.
Oh,
Cam
that's tight.
Capone.
I know Cam Capone from back in the day. I shot some videos for that.
That's fucked. You said motherfuckers don't be interviewing you, huh?
No, that's like I ain't shit.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's because, I don't know, you're a polarizing figure, fool. I don't know.
I think
I
niggas
defend your ass, as a matter of fact.
I think niggas think I might hop up and punch him if they ask me one question. And I promise I'm
I've
not.
literally defended you on podcast.
And I
This
promise
shit's
I'm not.
ridiculous. Anyways,
That's crazy.
fucking
Why niggas hating?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about that right now. I was just asking. Where I'm going with this is I was recently on a podcast and someone said, "Hey, my homies," because I was on a podcast with someone that I didn't necessarily was cool with. It was like opposing record labels on some Latin shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything's gang shit. So he was like, yeah, you were somewhere slipping one time and some people called me, the homies called me and said they caught you slipping. And I told them to give you a pass. And I was like, yo, son,
Wow.
that probably would have been really bad for them. And then the conversation took a little, you know, a little speed bump or what have you. But that just reminded me of that.
That's an awkward fucking conversation to
I
have.
ain't gonna lie. It might have got a little staticky up in that bitch.
That knows the way your boy rolls.
It might have got a little, you know what I'm saying? It might have got a little shaky up in that motherfucker.
That shit was crazy, though.
Nigga get at me like that, talking about, yeah, we caught you, nigga. My boys caught you. I'm behind the camera. I'm like, nigga, you caught what? You good? Excuse me, nigga, chill. You feel me? Nah, and then you in they building getting interviewed by them. That'll
That
make me
shit was
real
dope.
hot.
I
'Cause
know.
It's like, yeah,
That's weird.
now I'm uncomfortable in this bitch and I'm finna pull my gun out.
Nah, I wasn't uncomfortable. It
I
was
feel
cool.
you. I feel you. I
Um,
think it all depends on tone and how a nigga says it too.
I'll show you.
All right, yo,
Who's
this
making these topics?
bro, I thank them because this is a good job right here. Yo, this,
What? Oh, this is crazy.
this is a fucked up story, bro. A
You're the guy to do
trans
this.
TikToker who identifies as a female but looks nothing like a female
Crazy.
and goes by
Wild.
Tara. His name's probably Jerry.
Name probably Tony.
Tara J made the
seen
controversial statement on a viral video circulating on the internet Thursday. So let's watch this clip. This shit is erratic.
Nigga, that's a grown-ass man.
That's a grown ass man.
That's
I
fucking
dare
William.
you to try and stop me from going into a women's bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make.
Huh?
I dare you
That sounds
to
like
try
some
and
shit my
stop
mom
a
says.
transgender woman in my
Not about
presence from using the bathroom. It will be the last mistake you ever make. This is a call to action and a call to arms to everybody within the United States that are scared, worried, have children that are transgender, lesbian, bi,
Oh
or gay.
God, no kid should be
This is a call
transgender
to action.
ever.
You need to arm up. Plain and simple.
You lost your
Go out, buy a gun,
You
learn
lost
how
your
to
mind.
use it efficiently.
He's tripping.
Through and
Or
through.
she or whatever is tripping.
I did. I
mental
can
health.
legally
You don't.
carry a
You shouldn't
gun.
have a gun. You have mental health.
Yes.
So
Yes.
legally, if
This person in
I see
particular
a
has
viable
mental
threat.
issues.
Fact. You have mental
Coming
issues.
at
You need
me.
mental health help.
where I deem it a viable threat against my body or my life, I am perfectly legal to take
Hell no,
that
you're not.
No,
threat
you're
out.
not.
No, not even close.
Keep that in mind.
No, they're not. If somebody
when you
says,
try to
"Hey,
make
sir,
that mistake.
I think your grown ass
They
with a
deserve
dick
pudding
shouldn't
pop.
walk inside this
I can
ladies'
legally carry
restroom,"
a
you
gun.
can't shoot them.
Can we
So-
pause this?
There's no way that if you walk into the bathroom and nigga says, "Hey, sir, I don't think you're a grown ass man. Like, I see your ponytail, sir, but you're a grown ass man with a dick, and I think you should go to the male's bathroom." You can't pull your gun out and shoot them.
Bro.
You're going to fucking jail,
And
or somebody go kill your dumb ass.
this person needs to be immediately arrested and have their guns taken away. This man.
You need help. I ain't gonna lie. You need a therapist.
Bro, and
you already
also
think you're a girl,
So crazy.
and now you want to grab guns and shoot people who tell you that you should go to the men's restroom. You need help, nigga.
bro,
The
you know
fuck is wrong with you,
this is
grown ass
li-
man? You look like a Bobby. You look like your name Bobby.
I'm telling you, his
Fuck
name
out
is
of
William.
here, Tara. Nigga,
William?
your name Bobby.
Bro, this is literally
Or
like
Bob, because William is Bob.
this shit overlaps
William is
with
Bill.
the same people who
You're
are
right.
like, oh, it's bullying to fucking
Robert.
misidentify a person.
Robert.
Hell no, bro. It is not bullying to be like, you are not a girl, dude. And then also, I saw this whole thing that came out recently about how like it's not they were trying to make it illegal where I can go to jail or get fined for misgendering someone.
Suck my dick. I'll
Bro,
be going to jail.
exactly. It's like they just took it away, and I saw this TikToker guy where he's like, they just legalized bullying transgender people. I'm like, no, they didn't. That's not bullying transgender people. That's calling it as it is. And also, this dude is obviously, bro. The idea that he didn't say he's gonna shoot a man. He said anyone that prevents me from using the bathroom in a female's bathroom. So he's threatening to shoot other women.
That's a fact.
That's crazy.
That's a fact. Because what if a woman is uncomfortable because you have a mustache and you look like your name is Johnny the Third with a fucking wig, with a fucking lace front?
Hey, but
talking about you want to use the female's bathroom, and then it's a female
Bro.
that's like, hey, man, I'm uncomfortable here. What you gonna do? Pull your blick out and shoot the bitch?
Bro.
Nah,
Or
you
just
done
start
lost your
screaming
mind,
at the
bro.
sky.
You
Like,
need a therapist. This is why I said they need to do mental health evaluations before they just giving people guns out here. Cause nigga, are you crazy? You done lost your mind, bro. You a grown ass man, nigga.
yo, let's not click off this post right here.
Manly man ass bitch.
This is so kind of ironic that Ollie London is making a post about this woman because do you guys know who Ollie London is?
No.
He's the dude who got facial surgeries, many facial surgeries to become become Korean.
So
I know who this
transracial.
is.
So
He's the
he
transracial guy.
says that he got enough facial surgeries that he is now identifies as a Korean man.
He's transracial.
So it's kind of racist a little bit. It's weird. He basically made his eyes squinty and shit. Like,
That's racist
yeah,
as fuck.
very racist and weird. But it's just ironic that we have Ollie London calling this situation out.
Another motherfucker with crazy.
This dude.
Another nigga with insane mental health problems is telling another motherfucker with mental health problems that they tripping. That's how you know the other bitch really tripping. Because
Bruh.
this nigga's nuts. And he telling you tripping? Yeah, you tripping. You tripping.
I really don't like plastic surgery. I don't
Bro,
even
you-
mean
Me
just
neither.
for me. I just think it's so
You
crazy.
look crazy. They
that-
just gave that nigga the Michael Jackson nose and he now identifies as Korean.
Just imagine feeling so
Are you good?
badly about yourself that you want to change the way you look and you're willing to invest in it. That's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even just that. It's
Crazy
like
as fuck to me.
it's usually
bad.
like the laziest method with the whole like weight reduction shit. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are just like, oh, I hate my body so much, I want to lose weight, but it's like they're not willing to put the work into it
Bro,
because it's a lot of
seen
work.
a bitch with a BBL and worked at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, that's tight.
If you no, it's not. If you get a BBL and you are changing your body and then you still work at Target, it's like, what did you really do this shit for? Because I swear to God, bitches get BBLs and it changed their life. So you just got the BBL and just now you still work at the Dollar Tree. I'm just confused as fuck. Like, what you doing?
She's
I'm-
happier.
I'm just saying, like, if you gonna alter your shit, man, at least make some type of money off that shit, bro.
I
'cause-
talk major shit to my wife before I ultimately allowed her to get a fucking BBL.
Ultimately allowed.
Yeah, real niggas. What you mean? Bitch can't do nothing until we allow it. I don't know how you live here.
You're fucking Russian.
I don't know
you
how
don't
you
run
live.
your shit.
Hey, no, we had this discussion last time. I don't allow such a thing either. I told him
Real
I'd
nigga.
be out, bro.
We don't allow nothing over here. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
We don't allow nothing. Nothing flies.
But nah, like, look, that's what I'm saying. Now, if we're making some money with this BBL, you can definitely go ahead and get your BBL.
My wife
get
is
whatever
technically
you need.
an influencer
You know what I'm
now, so
saying?
I mean, I guess it's cool.
If it
right?
helps what we got going on, go ahead. But if you work at the fucking local weed shop and you want a BBL,
that is not the vibe. You're waiting for the trap lord to come in and pull your stupid ass.
Yeah, that's honestly what
we
you're hoping
doing?
for at that point.
Yeah, nah, we not doing
But
that.
how
The
could you-
dollar store BBL is waiting for a non-dollar food to come through.
Bro,
And who you think you gonna see in the Dollar? Well, I'll be in the Dollar Tree. Who you gonna see in the Dollar Tree?
how is she?
You just gonna make her have another job.
You feel me? I'm just gonna make her change occupations.
How did she save the money required to get a BBL working at
I
the
don't
Dollar
know.
Tree?
Sponsorships.
I don't know. Somebody probably
Good
paid for them. It was
sponsorships.
two of them.
But if they're gonna pay for them, they can't like pay for her to not work at the Dollar Tree anymore as well. Be like, hey,
I don't know.
here's this
bro.
amazing BBL.
And I seen
plus-
something on TikTok where she was dancing and they worked at Target and it was two of them, and they had BBLs working at Target.
Wow.
I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. This is just wild.
How do you know for sure it's a BBL and not just
Nigga.
some natural beauty?
How
You
much
ain't never-
is a BBL?
You
Where?
I think 10. Yeah, it depends where. But I be hearing bitches say like 10,000.
That's what I hear.
6,000.
10.
I be hearing 10.
You
I-
could get a mommy makeover in Tijuana for like $7K from like a top-notch doctor.
Really? But
but of Tijuana standards.
you have to pay in
Ooh,
cash.
That's way better standards in America.
Mexico is a very famous like health, like medical field, right? Especially Mexico City.
Take your ass over there for that spider bite. That shit'll be gone by tomorrow.
That should be gone by
I'm
tomorrow.
fucking around with that.
They inject you
no.
It's scary cuz.
You feel me? But like, yeah, you know, I'm not fucking around with that shit. But nah, look, you ain't never smashed no BBL booty, huh?
No.
I have. So you know the difference.
I don't want to say anything.
You know the
inappropriate.
difference.
Let's go.
You feel me?
Guys, apparently Finesse 2 Times. He's
Yeah, he
used
in
a
the
lot,
natural
bro.
guard.
Finesse 2 Times had some words for JT after
Real
he
nigga.
supposedly called him ugly in the comments
feel it.
on an IG photo. So let's see what he had to say to her.
JT, you come out ugly. Ooh. Mark, you come out ugly. Ooh. What you said? See the girl just went down.
That's right. I like that. Hey, man, forget that girl, man. F
And
that
break
girl
you
for
before
that.
you hit the ground. What?
Oh, fuck, is that a video game move?
Yes.
He just said some Def Jam finisher. He said throw the bitch in the air and then break her before she hit the ground. That's right.
Guess she mad because I said I can't do none with no skinny hoe.
Honestly,
JT skinny?
Ultimate pause. I feel like.
Doesn't she have a like? Isn't she in a relationship with Lil Uzi Vert right now? Why is a girl in a relationship calling other
relationship with Leslie?
With Leslie? Why is she in a relationship calling other dudes?
She didn't call him ugly directly. She said a baby looked like Finesse 2 times.
A baby?
Yeah, she called somebody's baby ugly.
Aw.
Said the baby looked like Finesse.
I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Hilarious. That's hilarious. She got him fucked up. I would have did the same shit. Like, who this bitch talking to? This bitch just said the baby look like me, bitch, as an insult. You got me fucked up. No cap. Hey, she funny as fuck for that though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, what if someone went onto your girl's picture? Like, let's say your girl posted a. How about you instead?
Oh
Yeah,
god.
that's a better one.
Let's say your girl posted a picture of you and another bitch went in there and was like, "Girl, you're way too fucking fine for him." How would you feel about that?
It happens
It's
all
probably a
day,
narrative.
every day.
I was gonna say that's a
That's-
narrative.
yeah.
That
That's
shit
already a
just
narrative
happened to
for
me
you.
this week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then I went and looked at the bitch's page. I was like, "This is a pretty bitch. She must want to dyke out or something."
That's crazy.
Well, usually it's dudes,
hey,
but
bitches think I'm cute.
I don't care
so
if a
that
dude
don't
said
be
that.
happening
He's
to
just
me.
hating.
if it's a girl
But
that
a
says
woman
it,
said that. I was like, "What?" Obviously, my wife went to go ban. She was like, "Bitch, I found him when he was buff. He don't cheat." he
no,
don't
my
da, da, da."
god,
Damn.
she
And I was like,
defended you.
Look,
He used
I
to be
ain't gonna
sexy.
lie, you feel
He
me?
used to be sexy.
Niggas in the chat think, look, niggas in the chat think I'm ugly, but I mean, I don't look cute for niggas. The bitches think I'm hot. So I ain't never had that one where the bitches be like,
Oh,
you
it's
too
the
cute for
girly
him. That ain't never
girl.
happened to me, but I always get the he not shit. You feel me? I get the he not shit and you should leave him all
I get
the
the he
time.
not shit all the
But
time too.
not the you too cute for him. Fuck no, bitch, I'm gorgeous. I wish one of them bitches would say you too
He
cute for him.
said,
Bitch,
"Bitch, I'm stylish."
have you seen me? You feel me? But
Have
nah,
you
I
seen me?
ain't got that one, but I've definitely got the he not shit. You gotta get away from him.
That shit was crazy.
I felt that.
Hey, and that same and that same post, Adam liked it. I was like, "Man,
That's wild.
He didn't like the comment, fool. He liked the overall post, but
That's wild.
to
too.
get dogged down in front of the homie like that was crazy.
Damn.
Yo, did you guys see the YSL lawyer being arrested? You guys talked about that?
Why he look a little crazy?
Why does he look
Bro.
like fucking
That
the,
nigga look nuts.
Adam, whatever his name is? What's his name? The guy from what? He looks like a fucking famous actor. The guy that's with Mia, whatever.
Oh, I know.
You mean, Ashton Kutcher?
Ashton
I
Kutcher.
don't know
Yeah,
why I
he
called
kind
that
of does
Adam,
look
my
like
bad.
that a little bit.
But
But
Ashton Kutcher is
so
like
he-
one of Ashton Kutcher's phases.
Yes, that's
That's a
Ashton
fact.
Kutcher right there.
Yo, so we have had we've had the lawyers being yelled at by the judge. We had one of the lawyers being given a school report to complete, or else he goes to jail. One of the other lawyers is arrested for having drugs on him.
Those fools are staying in prison forever. That's it.
The Fulton County Sheriff
sucks.
held me unlawfully in a jail cell in the courthouse all day when I didn't do anything wrong at all. Then they took my mugshot at night, and I still look damn good. Stay
Whatever. Yeah.
something.
The rest is irrelevant, I guess, right?
I know, right? They said fuck the rest of whatever he said. Yeah, he's the one that got arrested for having drugs in his
man did
pocket,
the-
right?
Yeah, that nigga brought Percocet
Yeah, he
in
had
the
pills.
building. I feel him.
Those were for Thugger.
Yeah, that's crazy. That nigga brought Percocets in the building,
That
bro.
was too down.
He's wilding. Yeah, I mean, hey, this is really a crazy ass case. Like, bro, the nigga, like I said, we talked about this yesterday too. But nigga, the judge in there telling attorneys. They need to buy lunch for everybody.
They did?
Yeah, that was one of his, because he was in contempt of court, and the nigga said how you get out of being in contempt of court or whatever. He ordered him to buy everybody fucking lunch, was like $250 or some shit like that, and he had to buy everybody lunch. Bro, the judge in there tripping, nigga. Young Thug lawyer, nigga. Responding to something, somebody said something that wasn't true in his eyes, and then he said something that ain't true. That's actually cap, Your Honor.
Yep, I
nigga
saw
in
that.
there
That was
saying
tight.
cap. I'm like, hey, this whole courtroom just ratchet as fuck. Niggas
Yeah.
in there getting caught with pills. Niggas in there trying to smuggle drugs mid courtroom. The attorney got drugs. Nigga, random niggas in there got drugs. Nigga, the judge on a fucking power trip. Nigga, the attorney talking about this cap. Nigga, it's all type of crazy ass shit.
Imagine he gets a Young Thug out of jail by saying, "Nah, that was cap."
Cap.
The judge is like, "All right, innocent."
So you said he got caught with guns. He got caught with all type of drugs. He got caught with 100,000. You know what, Your Honor? That's count. You know what? Free that man.
Judge is like, that makes
Count.
sense.
Nah, that's wild.
How could
as
it be
fuck,
if he
bro.
says it's cap?
Hey, the lawyer said that's count. Hey, it's no way,
That was
bro.
tight, huh?
It's a ratchet ass courtroom in there. I ain't even gonna hold you for real.
Hey, did you guys hear this Tory Lanez? I
Nah.
listened to it like earlier in the morning.
He tripping?
Nah, he's saying some crazy shit.
Oh shit.
Isn't he in jail?
Duh.
He's still in jail for real?
Yes, for a long time.
I write this message with the utmost humility, love, and respect for the remarkable steps that you've taken in regards to fighting for the justice of black and brown minorities.
This is for the
Today
DA.
I take a stance as an innocent black man, wrongfully convicted of a crime I did not commit. I've watched 2 district attorneys from your office by the names of Kathy Tarr and Alex Baldwin unlawfully misuse their authority to hide and suppress any and all exculpatory evidence that exonerates me and furthers my innocence. I was completely robbed and deprived of a fair trial. So on May 8th, my lawyers will be arguing a motion for a new trial. Not only do I owe it to myself to fight for my freedom, but I owe it to my 6-year-old child, my family, my fans, and most importantly, the hundreds and thousands of black and Hispanic minorities that cannot adequately fight for themselves. For 3 years, the prosecution has manipulated a false narrative that has left me with no choice but to expose the practices, the behind-door deals. Dear George Gascon, I write this message with the utmost humility, behind-door deals, and the unjust system that was used to illegally convict me and countless other minorities. We elected you because of your outstanding eminence in making fair and correct judgments in the justice for people of color. So, Mr. Gascon, I come to you today as a wrongfully convicted black man, not asking for sympathy nor compassion, but for you to simply do what is fair and right in the laws of California, and most importantly, in the eyes of God. Behind-door deals and the unjust system that was used to.
Everyone, please let Gascon for LADA know that I deserve my freedom and a fair trial. If this injustice can happen to me, it's happening to so many more minorities that don't have the finances or voice to speak up.
Facts.
Until my court date, I'll be posting the outrageous and disgusting injustices used against me in this prosecution to get the conviction they so desperately wanted, despite the evidence they knew existed.
Free that nigga. No cap. Free that nigga.
No cap.
No cap. You ain't do it.
I thought he was
Your
gonna
Honor,
win.
that's count.
He needed Young Thug's lawyer.
I thought he was gonna win.
Cap.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was gonna win too, bro, because it was just so much evidence that was given reasonable doubt. So it just wasn't making a lot of sense to me, you know what I'm saying? But
How much pressure do you think these judges feel going through all this crazy
probably
shit?
a lot because it's a high
profile.
Yeah, a high profile case. So they probably didn't want to uproar. So they probably felt like they had to. You know how
Oh,
that shit get.
damn.
This nigga's been he been in the news every day since this nigga done got CTE.
A judge has ordered police to arrest former NFL star Antonio Brown. An order was issued by the Miami-Dade County, Florida judge on April 14th after Brown had allegedly ducked payments that he was supposed. Oh man, this is weak. That he was supposed to make to his ex-wife.
Fuck that bitch.
Brown can be released from custody once he pays $30,000 that will be applied also for child support. That's casual.
Fuck that bitch.
Not the baby though.
Nah, bro. Child support don't be going to kids.
That's facts.
Come on, bro.
He
I know
probably
what's
takes
going
care of
on.
his kid too.
Child
still.
support don't go to kids, bro. I promise you it don't.
30 stacks. I wonder how many months that's worth.
Man, look.
I was gonna wonder
his
like
kids probably in the newest Jordans, bust down grape trees and all
Yeah.
kind of shit.
I think
and
so,
bitch
too.
complaining about 30,000. Bitch, suck my dick.
I wonder if that's $30K for the past year,
That's what I'm
past
saying.
month, 2
Probably
months.
a month.
bro. If it's,
Probably got that.
Nah,
nigga
you're
on
not gonna
some
go to
shit.
jail that fast off of one missed payment.
You're right.
how long will you
You're
go to
right.
jail for if you're like, I'm not paying? Like, could
I'm
you
not
just
sure.
take the prison time and then get out and be like, all
I'm
right,
not
I'm
sure.
cool.
I'm
No,
not
you
on
still
child
have a debt
support.
though.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
God damn it, dude. That's when you got to give all your money to your mom and be like, I'm broke, dude.
No, that's exactly what the other nigga did.
Yeah.
A soccer player.
Yeah.
That's
That.
fire. That's
And did you
fire.
see the update that he got the half of her money? Yes.
You lying.
No, Flacco posted an update where also it's super fucked up story. Apparently he raped a girl. That's why she was divorcing him in the first place. So he's a shady.
raped her?
He's a no, he didn't rape her. A
It's
girl.
alleged
It's
or
a-
he's convicted.
I'm not sure if he's convicted, but this is why she was divorcing him. It's because
Alleged.
it's
she
because of
probably
that.
just didn't want that on
She
her
couldn't
name.
feel the. Yeah, she couldn't. fuck
So
with
she
the
was
pressure.
she was
Yep.
divorcing him. He was broke because his mom had all the money, and then now through the divorce that she filed, he's getting half of her money because she's an actress and she has bread too.
Fire. Fire, nigga. Fuck me. Fire.
Isn't that crazy? It's such a
Nigga,
fucked
hey,
up turn of events.
especially if he didn't hard R the Gerb, fire, nigga. You out here doing your shit, nigga. Kept your money, nigga, and you took half of the Gerb's money. My man, nigga. City Boys up 100,000, nigga. Fuck you mean? Checkmate, bitch.
That's the craziest
Fuck
checkmate
you
ever,
mean?
bro.
Checkmate, bitch. Suck my dick. Hey, that's fire right there. I ain't even gonna lie.
That needs a
nigga.
documentary, bro.
That's fire. Hey, for all you athletes up and coming and all you rich rap niggas, if you got a real good relationship with your mama, like I do, my mama will hold all my money and will never spend $1 of it. You feel me? You already know. You feel me? So like, if you got a good relationship with your mama, nigga, do exactly what he did. Keep all your estates and all that good shit, all your assets, estates, stocks, bonds, all that good shit. Keep it in your mama name. You feel me? So when these bitches try to leave you and take all your money the whole time, she don't even know. She thinking you taking money out your account the whole time. It's been your mama shit.
I know your mom's been
That
paying for
part,
everything.
All time it's you, but it's your mama.
Yeah,
you feel
exactly,
me?
exactly.
And yeah, you good out here.
That's
Fuck that
funny,
bitch.
bro.
We up, nigga. I fuck with him.
City Boys up.
He a real nigga for that.
All right. With that being the last story, we got Almighty Suspect. We got Akon. We got Yuri.
Let's go.
I'm Mikey. This is No Jumper News. We'll see.